Okay, we are here for session 12, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. In our last session, you guys exited the Lost Spire, kind of north east of Tin Towns, and you guys ran into Belyn Harple and her crew that were heading to the spire you just exited. Among her crew were a Dragonborn, which you guys met Dudley, played by Kev, who's not here right now, and 6 of her kobolds, 2 of which were undead. Shorty recognized Valine right away, but she didn't recognize Shorty. Shorty also recognized that one of his old friends, Meepo, was one of the undead kobolds. They had somewhat of a broken conversation, I think. Meepo appeared to not be able to talk, but kind of just gestured somewhat confusedly. Valine and Crentus, the undead guy that was with you guys, had a conversation about what was in the sunken tower. You guys eventually made your way back to Caer Konig with Dudley and Crentus in tow, while Valine and her kobold stayed at the spire to investigate it further. On the way back, Dudley rode on one of the sleds and identified several of the magic items you guys had found in the tower. Just confirm with me, guys, if you guys got these in your character sheet, because I don't have it marked under who had them. One was Goggles of Night. One was a control amulet for a shield guardian, but no guardian, obviously. Scroll of Tensor's floating disc. I got a note here that says Dudley copied that into his spell book. So that scroll is no more. It's now in his spell book. And there's also a scroll of invisibility. Do you guys have in your notes about who got those?
Those things are all in the party loot.
Okay.
But not who took them. So they're sort of party loot. They're in that handout. But
Okay.
we know that the amulet. We know that Stefan took the amulet.
Wait. Okay. So if it's on Stefan's character sheet, we should take off the.
Correct.
We can do that.
Party
yeah. Well, what I've been doing is writing beside their name who took it.
Okay. You want me to do that?
Oh, that's an even better idea. Yeah, and
right,
that way
so that we know everything that we've gotten. So
I'm cool with that.
On that party loot sheet, it also says that Stefan took that blue magic potion that was humming with illusory magic.
Yep.
And that the scroll, the Tensor's floating disc scroll, was taken by Dudley. Like that stuff is, I write the name down beside the guy that took it.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and define, if we can, who has the goggles and who has a scroll of invisibility. Who took those?
Does goggles add to your night vision or no?
That's basically gives you night vision, as I recall. I'd have to pull it up and look at it.
I think.
Yeah, it just gives you dark vision, and we all have. I think we all have dark vision, except for Gandhi shouldn't have it, but he's got something that gives it to him.
Yeah, I think he's got a feat. I think that would be an item that we would potentially sell and
leave it on the donkey.
That's
we
wrong.
Don't have this game.
That's the wrong game. You can give it to Crentus if you want. I just need to know who's holding it and where is it. Unless you guys are going to try to sell it before you guys take off. I'm cool with that. If that's what you want to do as well.
Yeah, I think we should try to sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Try to sell it.
Okay. What about the scroll of invisibility?
I don't know. I can hold on to it for now, and if somebody wants it, we can pass it off.
Okay.
Before a battle.
All right. So for right now, just put either your name next to it or
I'll put Shorty beside it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. About an hour outside of Caer Konig, you guys came upon a lone dwarf, his overturned sled, and axe beak. It was a trap. Dwarf grew in size to a duergar in charge. 4 other duergar emerged from under the snow on either side of you guys, and you guys pretty much took them out pretty quickly. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think a couple of you took a couple hits, but for the most part, it was a pretty easy fight. Among the sled and dead duergar, you guys found 4 healing potions and 175 pounds of chardolin. You also found a climbing kit, miner's tools, and a crude map of Tin Towns. And the map showed an X for each of the 10 towns and 11th spot with 2 X's. You guys have those healing potions, everything marked on someone's character sheet, or are those in a party loot still?
All of those things are in the party. All those things are in the party loot.
Okay.
I'd take climbing kit if that's available.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so it's a climber's kit. That's all it is. Is that what it's called?
And there's miner's tools and those 4 healing potions. I thought you guys divvied them up, but I don't remember. I don't have it in my notes.
I don't have any healing potions.
So go ahead and divvy those up.
All right, 1 each.
All right.
Easy.
And 1 for the guys not with you guys with yet. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. Either that or Kev, one of the two. I don't know if Gary started stuff.
Why don't you go ahead and give it to
Well,
Kev since he was with you guys?
I'll give it Dudley.
Yeah.
Okay. And the miner's tools, someone take those? Or are you leaving them?
I got.
No, we left we didn't leave them. Everything is on the everything was on the sled. We left the sled intact and left everything on the sled.
Okay. All right. So that's on the sled then. So mark on your party loot. Yep. It's on the sled.
It's on there.
Okay. So you secured the sled. Continue on to Caer Konig. You guys stayed the night at the Northern Light Inn. Met with Trovis, the town speaker, the next morning. Trovis shared the news of how East Haven had captured Duergar and interrogated him into telling him of their stronghold to the south. And the Duergar were building some kind of great siege weapon with the Chardalyn. And for those of you who just joined us, we kind of retconned this, saying that Gary's new character was part of that interrogation. And you guys will have met him at the Temple of Tempest later that day. Trovis said the East Haven was looking for some adventurers to infiltrate the Duergar fortress and destroy the siege weapon that they were building. So you guys headed down to East Haven that morning. You guys met with a guild artisan that Dudley once did some business with. And you found out some of the history behind the Chardalyn and what you guys could or possibly should do with it. You guys were contemplating whether you want to try to sell it, but based on what the guild artisan told you, that can't really be sold on the open market because it's supposed to be tainted. Someone liked that word every time I said it, so I'll say it again. It was tainted. What happened? Oh, he told you about the history of the Chardalyn and Kryn Shinabon, the Tower of Akar Kesso, from some of the Drizzt novels. Party then met with the East Haven townspeaker, Waylon. Waylon shared the news of the captured Duergar and a map, more detailed map than that crude one you guys found. Waylon just about offered them anything you guys wanted if you could destroy whatever the Duergar were building, and for them to do it quickly before it was too late. Waylon also offered to secure their inventory of Chardalyn for safekeeping, but you guys decided you want to take it to the Temple of Tempest instead, since there had already been a break-in there at the town hall, stealing some other Chardalyn.
Yeah, it didn't seem too safe.
And that's where I kind of hand-waved, and you guys negotiated with the Temple of Tempest to store it within their secured armory for the time being. And you guys are going to try to spend the night somewhere in East Haven, and then head out the next morning using the map that Waylon gave you. This is where also... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Brian. After the session, you had said something about, and I don't know if it's on recording or not, but about that temple being a good choice because they might actually have magic stuff where the city might not.
Yeah, that was going to be the case all along. I was going to have each of you guys roll on the magic item table, and you guys choose one item that they're going to let you borrow. Not give it to you. They're going to let you borrow it, bring it back when you're done.
In exchange for them holding the Chardalyn kind of deal.
Kinda, yeah.
And Brian, I had that. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting in the middle of your.
No, you're fine. That was the end of it.
Okay. I've got that blue magic potion with the illusory magic.
Yep.
That I think I probably should drink, and then I also need to. I should first attune to the amulet, the Shield Guardian.
I thought you did already. Yeah. That's how we knew where the Shield Guardian was.
Yep.
Okay.
And I missed that in my notes. I apologize. Yeah, as I recall, you attuned to it, and it was really freaking far away. Matter of fact, let me switch to the 10 town.
So far that it seems like somebody doesn't want us to go to it before we go to Stormblight.
I'm not saying that.
No, if I implied that, I apologize.
So let's switch to the big map.
Gotta work on your subtlety there, Rand.
Yeah.
It's been one of those weeks, Rand. My subtlety's gone.
I forget how big this freaking map is. Gotta shrink down just so I can see everything. So this map is not right because it shows you guys all up in Caer Konig, but you are technically in East Haven. Oh wow, come on, Roll20, don't do this to me tonight. Alright, so if I draw an arrow to remind you guys how far away that place was, once he attuned to it from East Haven, it was pointing in this direction of where the location of the Guardian is.
Is it pointing at that diamond?
Yeah, I think I added that diamond for you guys as
38.7
well.
miles?
Well, a little bit
I
beyond
think
that.
we could do it.
You just didn't say how long, right? I agree. You can do it.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So you guys are technically in East Haven. You guys have already negotiated with the Temple of Tempest, and that's where you guys met Bovan. So, Gary, let's take this opportunity to kind of introduce your character to the guys, and we'll kind of either role play this a little bit if you guys want to, or we can assume that you guys have had all this conversation and he's ready to join you guys.
Brian.
Yep.
I still need to drink that magic potion.
Okay. You gonna do that the night before you sleep, or next morning when you wake up? When are you gonna do that?
Yeah, night before.
Okay.
Before I sleep.
Okay. Let me look this up while Gary introduces his character to everybody.
My name is Bavon the Stout. Refer to me as Bavon the Stout, not Bavon the dummy. Bavon the Stout. I'm a mountain dwarf and an artificer, and I rather tinker with stuff than deal with people. But I have a deep, deep hatred for the Duergar. They've slaughtered my people, they've slaughtered my friends, and I will do anything to end the life of a Duergar. When I heard you guys had one captive, I came here to deal the death blow, which I was hoping to do. But I lived my life with the focus of destroying the Duergar, so I would love to join you as a group.
And just, I guess, somewhat meta knowledge, but they did actually kill the Duergar at the end of his interrogation. So if you want, I can rule that you were the one that did the killing blow if you wanted to.
I would feel good about that.
Okay, I kind of figured you would.
And I will add, I have a slight drinking problem, but it's under control right now.
Got that, Rand? Rand, that's new for you.
I
You
know.
might not know that about Gary's characters.
I didn't want you to feel left out, Rand.
Well, my characters are always sober.
Yet you're not. Oh.
I know. It's good to have you. Welcome to the group.
Thank you.
And is it true you know all the secrets he gave up?
Sure.
Yeah, he was there for the entire interrogation, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We would like to know these. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
I'm still trying to find where that freaking potion is. So, Waylon gave you guys a map, but I guess Bovan the Stout would have been there as they were trying to get the details from the Duergar, and that's how they basically came up with a map of where the Sunblight Fortress is. Sunblight Fortress is the name of the leader of the Duergar, where he's building his siege weapon. Oh, there it is, I think.
It's just colored water. And the magic, and the reason it has illusory magic is because somebody cast illusion on it to make it look blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. I gotta look at your character sheet, Stefan.
Stefan feels hydrated.
It's Blue Blast Gatorade.
Your lips fall off, your teeth rot away, and you no longer have a tongue.
You no longer have an electrolyte imbalance.
Wow, bard without a tongue. Wow, that's like awful, isn't it?
I don't know, he could play an instrument really well or something.
Interpretive dance.
Oh, man. So,
that sucks.
Do you have a backup?
no, hold on. I gotta. All right, this is gonna be a little bit of meta knowledge I'm giving away. So I'm looking at your spell list, Stefan. Um, bards know everything, or bards only
We
know certain levels per when they level up?
No, they choose kind of like a sorcerer, Brian.
Okay, but that's not the case with cantrips, right? It's only with spells, right?
No, it's with cantrips as well. They can only have a couple cantrips.
Okay, but you can change your
And
cantrips.
Yeah, they're all on the. Oh no, bards on. I don't know what bards.
I'll have to look.
If you use my template, it should be in
Tasha's
there.
Tasha's might let bards change their cantrips every 4 levels.
Bards can change one spell during level up.
Or yeah, and I think that can include a cantrip too. So he could have changed a cantrip instead of another spell when he leveled to 4.
Yeah, it's just under spell casting.
Okay.
But I thought Tasha's offered even more flexibility, but I could be wrong. I'll check it out really quick. Optional class features. Additional bard spells. Bard versatility. They can at level 4 they can replace a cantrip you learned every time they hit an ASI or whatever with another cantrip.
Oh, for ASI, so 4th, 8th, 12th, and
Yeah,
16th, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh man, it even says you can only do one of the following. You can either change one of your expertise skills or cantrip.
Okay.
Unless they drink a pretty blue potion.
So since you were lucky enough not to have this cantrip, I guess, active in your spell list, you now have minor illusion cantrip at will all the time.
Sweet.
Oh wow.
So an extra cantrip.
All right. Yeah. I'll figure out how to
You
use
should
that.
make a note of that on your spell page, like under 9th level spells or something like that, just so that you know why you have an extra cantrip or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The table.
Okay.
Yes.
Good idea.
Well, I said, oh man, it says if the creature that drinks the liquid already can cast minor illusion cantrip, or if the liquid is consumed by more than one creature, nothing happens and the gift is wasted.
Oh.
That's why when I was looking at his characters, oh shit, he already has minor illusion. So that was a waste. But no. You have it at will, an extra cantrip for yourself since you didn't have it already in your list.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Anything else you guys need to ask of Gary's character, Bovan, or what do you guys want to do next here?
I think if he wants to be called the Stout, Gary needs to change it in his. He doesn't call himself that. The description below is.
Well, but he. Oh, I see. Yeah, Gary.
I'll forget.
All right, so I'll say that while you guys are having the conversation with Bovan about what you guys are doing, where you're going next, Bovan definitely, but probably some of the other ones as well, will at least ask a question about whether or not you guys think you need a guide to help you find this and traverse the tundra, or if you guys are fine with your own survival skills. So this will be based upon the map. You guys are going to have to go through some mountainous regions, some valleys, whatever. You guys have done that a little bit, and just haven't had to go into the mountains yet, which I think I said earlier through Shorty's survival check that the mountainous regions, there's lots more potential for something going wrong as you're traveling through the mountains as opposed to the open tundra, ranging from different types of creatures that are up there to chances of an avalanche or any kind of natural type of phenomenon could happen as well in the mountains, falling off a cliff down to a crevice, all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, we definitely want him. If you want me to role play it, character, I will.
Role play what?
Or wait, I thought he was offering to be the guide. You're saying a guide in addition to him.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Bovan is an artificer, not a guide. I'm sorry, what?
Is there any kind of drawback? Like, no, never mind. Yeah, I say do it.
Cost to pay them.
And you guys know that the best guides in town, or not in town, in 10 towns, I should say, are those who follow Oral. They seem to have her favor when going through the wilderness to either make their ways through blizzards or to, rumor has it, even disregard or make the blizzards go away to kind of give them a split the seas like Moses, so to speak. That they have Oral's favor when tracking across the tundra.
What do you think? Should we get one of those crazy winter guides?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Is that what you guys want to do?
I don't know the last time they tried to take Shorty into the back room and molest him.
Shorty liked that.
I thought the
That
last
never happens. That never happens to Shorty.
No. Last session you were like showing was it Dent? All the places that Valin touched you or something?
Yes. The no-no zone.
Alright, so I've got the map of East Haven up here. For those of you that haven't seen it or forgot or whatever. And I can't remember if Nymetra actually shared with you, Shorty, where she was going to take you to that one morning that you blew her off. Did she ever? Do you remember?
No, not according to the stuff that we've talked about.
Okay. So those of you that are familiar with East Haven know that the Coldwind Guide Services down here around Pinging is where those are the ones that are known throughout 10 towns for guide services out and across the tundra. So
Those aren't the same guide services that are like the douchebags up north that we just came from, right?
Okay, you got to be more descriptive than douchebags.
You
What
think
douchebags
they're
are you referring
douchebags
to?
because they didn't want to give you a whole pile of money for what you were trying to sell them?
I had $100
Wow.
value thing, and they offered
Well,
me
that's all the
20
money
gold.
they had. They're poor.
They
You went to a poor part of
poor.
town and said, "What? How come you're not going to make me rich on this item?"
Felt cheated after what we've done for them. I saved that town.
You have
from
a
the
bad
barbarian
attitude.
horde.
What a classist. They're poor, so they're douchebags? Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Dent.
Shocking, Dent. Shocking.
Thanks, Dent.
So as a group, you guys decide you do want to see if you can hire a guide?
Yeah, I say go for it.
Sure, let's go with the guide.
We should get 6 of them so they outnumber us and can kill us in the tundra.
Well, it's typically just one guide is all you
I
need.
know, I'm just joking.
All right, who's the face of the party? Or who wants to be the face of the party, I should say.
Who's
maybe.
got the highest charisma, or who is the grumpy guy? Oh, wait, they're the same guy.
So, Stefan, are you going to try to be the face of the party?
Go for it, Stefan. Go for it. Oh, he AFK'd.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, that'll give me a second to pull up this place.
So, Gary, as an artificer who has the alchemist subclass, every day gets to roll for what free potion he creates. It's a D6, and those are the
That was
choices.
the one that I was after, yeah.
Those are the choices.
Cool. So I can roll a d6 and see what we get.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay,
Are
roll
we
your
gonna
D6,
resolve
Gary.
Are we going to resolve
Ooh.
the temple magic item too, Brian, before we do the guide? Or
Yeah, we can do that. What was it? You're trying to sell the goggles of night, right?
yeah,
Yep.
we were trying to sell that. There was a couple other things to sell, and then yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up my my selling shit
Ooh.
spreadsheet.
Rob, that's pretty wicked, actually.
Yeah,
2d5.
that's good. Plus 5, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't have to give it now. If we need it, I can give it to someone at any time, right?
Yep. As long as you
Cool.
use it, as long as it gets used before the end of your next long rest.
Sweet. That was the thing I was trying to ask you about, Rob.
Yeah, no, I knew it.
Thank you.
So it's like a free healing potion.
It's or a free swiftness potion, or a free resilience potion, or boldness, or flight, or transformation.
Is it only 1 per day?
It's 1 per day for free, and he can use a single spell slot, or in this case, a mana point, to redo to do another one
Oh, okay, cool.
Of the
as
same
many times as he has mana points.
of the same spell.
Whatever. He
No, he rolls randomly on a
Just
D6.
randomly
to see
every
which goes-
time.
It's random every time.
He can make quite a bit of money selling those to shops.
Yeah, but they disappear after 24 hours.
Even better
They
for
don't
him.
know that. They don't know that. Here.
So just so I'm on the up and up with you guys. So selling a magic item is not the same as buying one. Typically, you can sell an item for about half of what they think they can sell it for, and there are other factors that may or may not play into the pricing you get.
Like
So-
they're trying to screw Dent.
Or you're going to a temple of an opposite faith or something like that, wanting to buy stuff. And I'll say in this town, if you're not going to try to sell it to a temple, which you're already at the Temple of Tempest with some other stuff. Oh yeah, we got to roll for that item as well. What item they want to give you in good faith to hold on to the Shardlin. You want to do that before or after you sell the stuff?
Hey, we can do either. We could. Just thinking, man, Goggles of Night in a ever darkened.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Those should be at a premium.
I would think so.
All right,
They need those.
what's the rarity on? Oh, so someone's saying they are going to keep it or not?
No.
No.
No, we
don't
think
need
they
it.
should go for a premium. We
Oh.
think they should sell for a lot.
In this region, man,
Okay.
can't beat those.
What's the rarity on those items? The uncommon,
Uncommon.
I think, aren't they? All right, let me
Yeah.
randomly roll. You go around a few shops, assuming you're going to spend no more than an hour doing this, and you find someone that'll give you 100 gold pieces for them. That's your best offer.
You want me to see if I can jump it up some?
Which is actually not bad, all considering, based on their value in the various handbooks.
Okay,
And who's doing the negotiating here?
Don, of course.
that'd be me.
Okay. Stefan, as you're making your rounds trying to find a good price, just give me an insight check.
All right.
Yeah, and see if there's any short bows that have pluses on them.
Oh, I gotta make sure I'm clicked on my character. Where's my character?
It may not be on this.
Where's my character?
Your token
Okay.
is not on this map, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
At least I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Your character is on the elemental plane of
All right.
fire now.
There we go.
Yeah.
And some of your, I guess, conversations with some of the shops here in town. This is going to be the next morning, obviously. At nighttime, they were all closed. You have a couple conversations about where they get their supplies from and who they sell stuff from, and you discover that most of the shops here get most of their supplies from Torga. And if you don't recall who Torga is,
Oh, we know who Torga is. She's there to screw us.
so yeah, Torga's the one you guys killed her manservant bodyguard.
He was
Stefan
evil.
did it.
It's Stefan's
I did
fault
it?
anyway. He was evil.
Uh-oh.
So with that insight check, you're pretty sure that may impact the pricing you're getting from some shops in particular towns.
You know what? Maybe we should send the new dwarf in by himself. Have him sell it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
He's not with us yet.
He probably pissed off Torga too along the way.
He's from Dugan. Oh, no, he's not. He's from Goodmead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, you've already been shopping it.
Okay.
So sure, yeah, the dwarf will come in. Hey, I got these goggles tonight. Oh, really?
I'll pickpocket them.
I mean, if we can leave him in a bag, carry him around with us, sell him
Leave him
somewhere
in a bag.
else. But
Yeah.
Torga's always going to have an influence on it. And what happens if we fail and the plan of destroying or taking over 10 towns happens, and then we can't sell him to anybody? But maybe we can use him as a bribe factor later for something.
Somebody will want them.
Trade.
You were right. This is the region for selling those things. Somebody will really want them.
Yeah, you might get
Trovis.
102
If we
gold.
see Trovis again, Trovis could maybe trade us.
Yeah, he likes us.
He does.
You
Okay, let's-
almost saw Trovis.
Okay, let's go see what we're getting from Tempest.
All right, so you're not selling them, right? Is that what I heard?
Correct.
Okay, so who's holding on to the goggles? Just put them on your character sheet or put a note next to the party loot. Who's holding on to them, or if you're going to keep them on the sled.
Party loot. Sled.
Okay. All right, they're marked on the sled. Okay.
Yeah, anything that's not assigned to anybody is on the sled.
Okay.
There you go.
Was there something else you guys are trying to sell or not? I can't remember.
Nope.
The chest. I got a chest.
Oh, yeah, the chest.
Oh, yeah. What was Shit. I almost don't want to ask you this.
100 gold.
It's worth 100. The guys wanted to give him 25 or something.
Please
No,
don't make me
20.
look it up, Rand. What did I really tell you it's worth?
You really told me it was a 100 GP chest. It was an elaborate chest worth 100 gold, and it weighs 20 pounds. And I've been just carting it on my back for like multiple towns.
Okay. Would you been trying to sell this the same time you were selling the goggles, I guess?
Sure.
Okay. That is a common item. So let's see if they think it's worth 100. Yeah, the best price you can get is 60 gold pieces.
Deal.
Okay. You can take it. Take the 60 gold, split up however you want, but take the magic chest, not magic chest, the
I can't
silver
remember.
chest, or it was.
Was that like my share of something, or did we split this?
No, you just grabbed it.
Okay, then
It's all right. It's all cool. Take the 60.
nope.
Yeah.
I split it. So 18.
No, I got an amulet. It's cool.
No, I don't want to. I don't want
It's
to divide
fair.
it up. Just take the 60.
Yeah, that's
Take 18 gold.
a good trade.
No, you won't.
Oh.
You weren't even there. You son of a bitch.
Now,
I'm not
Gary,
gonna turn down free gold.
well, you saw how much I said your starting gold was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, making sure we're cool with that. Okay.
Well,
I
now
don't know why you wrote 1,000 on his character sheet.
Now
All
I
right.
have 9
15,000.
silver, 48 copper, and 63 gold. I'm
See?
rich.
See, you're good to go. That's because you spend all your money. Some
I didn't
rich
spend
American dude.
Fuckers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
All right. Anything else you guys are trying to sell or do
Nope.
or anything in town before you go meet with this guide service?
No, we got to go to Tempest and get our magic item.
Oh, okay. Let's do that first. Okay. So I think I said before, everyone gets a roll on the magic item table. Did I put in my notes what table it was going to be?
Table I.
Yeah.
What an artifact! Nice.
Magic item table.
This is each, right?
Huh?
No, he's letting us all roll, and then we can choose one item total.
Total?
That's what he's telling us.
That's way different than the post before Wednesday rule.
No, that's exactly the same as the post before Wednesday rule, actually.
Oh. Damn it. I read it and even read it wrong.
He's not doling out 6 magic weapons.
Okay. What level are you guys? You guys are all level 5 now,
5.
right?
10.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's not always going to be from the same magic item table, depending on how you guys roll. So, let's see. How do I want to do this? Who's first? Shorty, roll me a D100. A 53. Okay. So now I need you to roll me another D100. 62. Okay, mark this down. Eyes of minute seeing.
Sucks.
We've already got one of those.
I know.
DMG 168.
We got Eyes of Minute Seeing in
The mind
in
flare.
the in the Nine Flare area.
Okay, so next up, Stefan, roll me a D100.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a
that's
good
a
roll.
big number. See. Okay, go over here. Roll me a D120.
Oh,
120.
There's 120 items on here. The higher you roll, the better. 47. That wasn't very high, but let's see what a 47 is. A Wand of Wonder.
Okay, I got it. Stefan.
Okay. Next up is Dent. D100, please. 14. That's a really low number. So,
Ben's pretty short.
roll me a
You're rolling
D100.
on table -4.
Roll me a D100. Watch him roll 100. 16. A Ring of Jumping.
Oh, that's pretty badass, actually.
Okay. Next up is
You're a
Babon.
frog.
Or me a
Dude,
D100.
I got 20 strength and 11 athletics.
E100.
I could leap across
Ooh.
battlefields.
75. Okay. Just one away from getting something better. Roll me a D100.
Oh,
6. Oh, no, it's not. It was almost a filter of love, but it wasn't. It was oil of slipperiness.
Bring in jumping.
Yeah, you feel free to give that oil back after you use it on loan.
You guys aren't done yet. I'll go and have you guys roll once for Gandhi. I don't care who does it. First one to get in
Stefan,
there
you're the
wins.
one with the good roll, Stefan. You roll for Gandhi.
Yeah, you got some good karma done.
Yeah. Don't get a 1.
Way to set him up.
Or we'll shun you.
I like the ring of jumping, but I know that you guys want something else.
Stefan, you
All
there?
right, here it goes.
Yeah,
Here it
D100.
goes. Sorry.
egg of unlimited bananas.
Oh, you just ruined your karma by like completely spacing.
Ah.
out.
Yeah, 49.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Okay, roll me
Yes.
another D100. 23.
I wasn't
you're-
spacing out. I was all the
Okay.
way upstairs. I
You're off the
apologize.
Christmas card list.
Spell scroll of second level. If you guys are interested, I'll roll again to see what kind of spell it is.
Pass.
Okay, and then for Kev's not here yet, right? Let me check
For Dudley?
Discord. Yeah, for Dudley.
Oh, Dudley.
He's not here, is he?
Hello, everyone.
No, he's not.
Okay. I don't care. Whoever you guys want to roll for him, or you want me to do it?
Gary.
Gary, roll.
Gary.
Okay, Gary, don't roll.
Roll another
Never
D100.
mind.
34. A sword of vengeance.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Actually, you know what? I'll modify that to say it's any weapon, any one-handed weapon of vengeance. All right, so that's your choices, guys. Which one of those do you want to take, or you may roll for the what the spell scroll is? Or you guys not worried about it?
Of vengeance, really quick, but I think that of those items, I think the ring of jumping is the best one.
I never would have guessed that.
Venge.
What do you guys think? You need to vote for it, or anyone
Well,
opposed to?
we're currently looking up what they
Oh.
do.
I don't see
Right,
a sword
hold
of
on 1 second.
vengeance.
It might be weapon of vengeance in the DMG. In 1 second, I'll look it up. It should be on page 206 of the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Sword of vengeance. Okay, sword of vengeance. Oh, it's cursed. That's fitting.
The
We
Wand
have
of
one.
Wonder is pretty
We,
cool.
we have one of those. Don't we?
Wand of Wonder.
No, a sword of vengeance. Oh no, we have
Oh.
that in Forge of Fury.
Wand of wonder.
So I think we have a Wand of Wonder in there too.
Oh, Wand of wonder is good.
You guys can
So-
assume that thing is not cursed anymore if you get it from the unless it's like a minor curse. What is it?
I like the randomness of the Wand of Wonder.
That's how one guy in my original campaign got what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, gosh, Brian, quit having a brain fart. He basically got arrested because he used it to try to put out a burning a building that was on fire, but he shot a fireball into the basement instead and blew it up
Oh, no.
and killed a bunch of people and kids.
That kind of stuff happens. That kind of stuff
So
happens.
here's the thing. Wand of wonder requires attunement by a spellcaster. Who's our spellcasters? We have Shorty would count, and Stefan would count.
Dudley.
Dudley is a spellcaster too.
Yeah. So is Bavon.
Oh, okay. So okay.
But the jump ring is fine too if you want to take that. If you're going to remember to use it.
It's one of those, like, I'm a barbarian and I'm Diablo 2 in it. You know what I mean? It's pretty badass.
None of those things are crazy overpowered. If you want the ring of jumping, then let's take the ring of jumping.
But I think that the Wand of Wonder is better than the Ring of Jumping if someone can use it.
Unless you roll that you're stunned, or unless you roll that you get a pile of gems at your feet, or unless you
Dude, what would be wrong with a pile of gems at your feet?
Or unless your skin turns bright blue for 1d10 days.
You shrink yourself as if you had cast a large reduce on yourself.
The selfish nature of me wants the ring of jumping, but the party optimizer of me wants one of you guys to take the wand of wonder.
I'll abstain from this conversation. I just got a bunch of shit.
I don't like the Wand of Wonder because it takes an action, and I don't want to lose that. That's some of my action economy that I don't want to get rid of.
I look at the Wand of Wander and think of Trovis's 1 through 6 to see how he's badly screwed stuff up, and I like it.
Yeah, for me, the problem with the Wand of Wonder is that you're now foregoing 2 of my ranged attacks.
All right, Gary, why don't we roll for it? I think that's the easiest way to solve it, right? So
whoever gets higher gets either of the items.
Yeah,
sure.
Go.
Do you want 100 or?
Unless Brian's feeling really generous and he wants to give a ring of jumping and a one.
Tell you what, if both of you guys roll a 20 on a d20, then you can have both of them.
Oh, I'm sure that's doable.
That'll happen.
It could happen.
That's a 5% chance.
Oh, so close.
Oh my god! So we're rolling a d20 and I got to beat a 17. Not happening. All right, Wand of Wonder at it.
Oh, shit.
The stout.
So Bovan's got a Wand of Wonder. So add that to your character sheet or put in the party loot with his name next to it, however you guys want to do that.
I am curious, like how the new guy
He's new to our party, but he's not new to the community.
That's true. They're like, hey, come on, take this for your travels.
Oh, he's trusted more by the temple than you guys are.
Yeah, I agree. That makes more sense. You guys, we gotta be quiet, okay? I know there's a fly. We gotta kill it.
There's no fly.
Trying to be quiet.
There are no flies in 10 towns. It's too cold.
Kill that fly.
I wish this was 10.
All right. Anything else, shopping wise, or anything like that we need to take care of?
I think we're good,
wish
dude.
this was 10 towns. I caught that, Brand, just for the record.
I don't like flies.
All right, you guys make your way over to the Cold Wind Guide Services.
I am gonna buy more crossbow bolts, so
That's fine. Any other basic supplies? I'm not going to make you roll for them. It's whatever the cost is in the PHB.
got it.
Let me go over here. I'll go ahead and pop the main lady at the store, token layer, and why not? Let's get her 2 assistants, her 2 acolytes. They're there as well. So let me zoom in a little bit. You guys see over here, I'll do a shift click. The lady right here, Vescrew, she's the one that greets you guys as you're coming in. And she looks, is she a Goliath? I think she's a Goliath. 1 second, let me double check.
Gary, you should kill her.
Why should Gary kill her?
Because Gary has to kill a pile of Goliaths in the other game, and I would count it.
Would ya?
Yeah, I'll count it too. In a different way. Yeah, female Goliath. Dark skin, pale white eyes. Can't hardly see any pupils in her, but she greets you guys, and she. Is Stefan continuing to be the face of the party? Is that the plan?
You ask this every time. He's the only one with charisma above 10.
Okay, is that always going to be the case then, moving forward?
I think it's always going to be the case.
We sometimes jump in when he's like, "Go F yourself."
Yeah, but we'll wait for him to say that before we'll jump in. He's the first guy to say, "Go F yourself."
Okay. All right. So as you guys walk in, you can see the walls are covered with like polar bear pelts, wolf pelts, and different kind of supplies for going basically across country. And you see this tall Goliath woman sitting behind the counter. Not wearing a whole lot of clothes, more like a fur boob tube and like some breeches that go up almost to her boob line, and kind of thin material hat.
Boob line breeches.
No,
What do
no
feet
Rand.
look like?
No, Rand. It's boob line.
Check out the big woman.
Boob line breeches.
She just kind of nods as you come in the front door there, Stefan. Doesn't really say anything.
Okay. I'll give her the once over, see if she needs anything.
I'll give her
Use
the
the
once
party
over.
face.
Stefan's going to pay way more attention to what's going on if he's going to be the party face.
I know.
I'm
Don,
trying
you
to-
gotta stay focused, dude.
I'm trying to interpret what exactly he means by it. Let's see if she needs anything.
Well, I was gonna go out and say hi and see,
She just kind of nods as you approach, and you can see there's another female in the back, kind of sticking her head around from the back storeroom, looking out at you guys, but doesn't say anything as well. Just, what can I do you fellas for?
What are we here
Looking
for?
a guide. Looking for a guide to take us to the
I didn't
stronghold.
realize we were here.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
All right. We're looking for a guide. We need guides. Hey, guide.
Well, how much you wanting to spend, and where you wanting to go?
What are our options?
Well, you got lots of options, but first you got to tell me where you wanting to go.
How much for around the world?
Don doesn't remember the name of the citadel.
We're going to the Citadel. We're going to the Citadel.
What citadel?
I thought we were going to Stormblight.
She
Yeah,
seems very deep.
It's a
voice.
citadel.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was a castle or a stronghold. Sorry.
The
Okay.
name that you got from the interrogation was Sunblight Fortress, but that name is unknown to 10 towns.
Show him on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show them on the map and say, hey, we want to go to this area here.
She looks at you and she looks over at Shorty. So I need to be talking to Shorty or you?
You.
Big. We need a guide. My friend here will show you where. We're allowed to talk to each other without you being like that.
Okay. She looks at the map on her, somebody across her counter there. She's kind of like tracing her finger down the path and through the mountains in that area, which the drawing is not that great, but it kind of shows a general layout of it. So that's quite a haul. How much coin you guys got?
We can do it.
You can do it.
As long as we can come to some kind of a deal here.
She kind of traces her finger on it again. So I'm thinking this is roughly 30, 40 miles round trip. How long are you wanting to spend at the location?
Do we need them to stay, or do we just need them to show us where it is? They're not going to fight with us.
We have them come pick us back up?
Or
Or have them...
we can make it back. I think we've already been to that area before, because where that square is, we went slightly west and went to the down ship.
Okay. But what if we tell them to come back just in case?
If you want to.
Okay. I mean, right? Say come back and get us in a week. But that would actually be extra. So just there and back, or there. Yeah.
So you need their services to get you there.
Yeah.
And getting back, you don't need any services.
We'll take care of that ourselves.
Yeah. She kind of smirks at that. Says, all right, so I only charge half the rate to come back empty-handed, but I still got to come back. Says, tell you what, I could probably make this trip in, let's see, what I say, 30, 40 miles round trip. Half of this, carry the one. I can do it for 1,500 gold pieces.
Come on.
You can yourself.
You know who you're talking to, right? Do
We do.
Do you want to get eaten by polar bears?
We've been there before.
Do you want to
This
fall?
is
You're
the
there.
Duergar we're dealing with.
You want to fall into the cackling
Do you want
chasm?
to deal with? Do you want to deal with the Duergar?
That makes no difference to me. I gotta get paid.
Guys, it's immaterial. We don't have 1,500 gold pieces amongst us. So it doesn't really matter what she
No,
wants
if we had
to say.
700, we'd become partners in the ferry.
Exactly.
If that's too expensive
So-
for your blood, one second. She turns around and yells back to the back. Says, what's her name? Gwen May. Come here. We have a job for you. He turns back around to you guys as she's coming out front. And Gwen May here, she's not quite as experienced as I am, but she's a lot better fare for you guys. Probably something more in line with evidently what you guys have or don't have. Just Gwynbite,
We're
come
looking
here.
for a human that might not be able to see in the dark, and we can help with that.
And the female comes
What-
walking
what-
in. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, what does she offer us?
The
How
new.
untrained is she?
Oh, she's one of my trainees, but I trust her. She can get you there and back. May not be as efficient as I am, but she can get you there and back. She's looking for the experience anyway. Young girl walks out. So, yes, Vesku. These fellows here are trying to get down to the spine. So supposedly some Duergar fortress is what I heard was correct. But they can't afford me. Well, that sounds pretty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She looks at the map for a few minutes. She goes, okay. So what Vesku want to charge you? And Vesku shares with her. Oh, wow. I haven't made. Never mind. Tell you what, I can do it for 250 gold. I'll get you there and back.
Well, you need the experience too, though, don't you? So essentially, we'd be paying you to do your schoolwork. So, can we do better than 250?
With telling her she needs to get the experience.
Yep.
You can give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Brian, give us some descriptors of this person.
Of the
Is she
female?
hot?
She hot? Is that really what your question is?
No,
No.
that was Gary. I want to know race, like
let's
height,
see.
weight.
She's probably
Race.
about 5'4", looks to be human. Kind of got her hair in like a rough-looking dreadlocks.
We got her, Don. You better not forget. That's all. You already said the magic word, Brian.
What's the magic word?
Human.
Oh, human. Okay.
The magic word is that we are going to offer her the goggles of night in order to take us to where we want to go.
And then she'll be a better guide for the rest of her life, able to see in darkness.
But she's got to cut us a deal. 100 gold pieces.
No,
Oh,
my
no.
God.
No, here's the goggles of night. Take
You
us to
take
where
us.
we want to go.
Oh,
And you can keep them after.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're party.
You
face.
don't say these things are only worth 100 gold from somebody else. So this is what we'll. No.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's why we were talking it out.
Hello.
Hey!
Oh, what up, Kev?
Oh, Kev.
All right, so
We've
let's
taken a turn, Kev.
let's get Kev up to speed here. So, okay, what all's happened? You guys peruse through the stash at the Temple of Tempest to get one magic item, and that item was you guys got a Wand of Wonder, and what was the other thing?
That was it.
Oh, that was it. Okay, Wand of Wonder, and I think right now that went to Bovon unless Dudley really has a need for it. We can do a roll off if you want.
No, I got a Rod of the Pack Keeper. I'm good.
Okay. So, new character in the group, Bovon.
Yep.
He was part of the interrogation of the Duergar here in East Haven. So he heard and saw everything that the Duergar was talking about, and he has, I don't want to put words in Bovon's mouth, has a strong hatred for Duergar, and he has agreed to escort you guys as a emissary, we're going to call it, of the Temple of Tempest, to which they loaned you that wand of, I guess loaned Bovon the wand of the Wand of Wonder in exchange for
Technically,
holding
it's
on to the
Bovon
Charlotte.
the Stout.
Yes, I'm sorry, it's Bovon the Stout.
Bovon.
Yes.
Avon the Stout.
Okay.
Like Avon.
Avon, but Bavon the Stout. See, Stefan drank that blue potions you guys found in the spire. It gave him the minor illusion cantrip at will, so he always has that prepared, like an extra cantrip. You guys tried to sell the goggles of the night. Stefan was able to determine through conversation that most of the suppliers or the shops here in town get their supplies from Torga, the lady who you guys whacked her bodyguard, best man, whatever. So that's affecting your pricing. And then you guys made your way over to the Cold Wind Guide Services to try to find a guide to escort you guys. I hope you guys find the Sunblight Fortress.
If it Caltro.
Yes, Civic Caltro. That's the one you guys killed. And actually just decapitated and took his head and left his body buried in the snow, as I recall.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Okay. So you guys came to the guide service. You guys first met the main lady, Vesker, a female Goliath. She basically told you guys it was going to be like 1,500 gold pieces round trip for her to escort you, which everyone pretty much said F you. Well, they didn't say F you. They thought that, but I don't think they said it out loud.
Oh no, I think Shorty did.
But
Very
then,
expensive escort.
yes. But then Vesker called out back to one of her acolytes, come forward, a young female by the name of Gwen May, that said she would do it for, what I said, 250 gold pieces round trip. And that's when you guys start negotiating whether or not you want to give her these goggles of night. Is that your offer? Goggles of night for the round trip?
Straight up tradesy. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. She looks at the goggles of night. I gotta double check, make sure she doesn't have some weird thing that gives her dark vision.
She
That
doesn't.
will impact this. Well, she does have some spell casting abilities. Okay. And she'll say, "Oh, that could come in handy. I like that." So, 250 gold on my price, though. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. How about this? I'll take the goggles of night. You pay me 50 now, and you pay me 50 when we get back to East Haven.
No deal. Those goggles are worth way more than your rate.
Okay. Either I'll let Dent make a persuasion check.
I'm hoping he can jump in and be like, wait, well, let's talk about this. But I'm like,
Yeah.
But we're not even sure he's at his computer.
it is true.
I'm here.
That's true.
I'm here.
Oh no, I'm talking Stefan.
Oh, I'm right here.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
listening
good.
to you guys. Yeah.
We want you to
Sorry.
jump in, Stefan, and say, "Hold on."
Yeah. Hey, now let's come to an agreement here. Maybe we can go. Let's go halfway. We can do halfway on both. How's that sound?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, that'll do.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty winning.
Yeah, there's no point in me rolling. It's like, all right, these are pretty sweet. Okay, so, 25 now and 25 when we get back, plus the goggles of night. Deal? She holds out her hand.
Deal.
Sweet. All right, so how soon are you guys looking to leave?
I feel like we got screwed because, yeah, no,
We didn't get screwed because we basically made 200 gold on those, and that's higher than what the sell value would be in a normal.
I get it.
Yeah. I thought we had a great job. Or Yeah.
Sorry, that was a little meta.
All right. All right.
I
So
had a lot of Jewish friends growing up. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're just gonna go. Hey, how soon can you be ready? Because I mean, we're obviously ready, right?
and she
Or do we have to make any more stops?
she
In
said,
Kev's game, we would have said, "You're the guide. You tell us when we need to leave."
well, she'll tell you she needs at least a half hour to kind of get all her stuff together, and she'll ask you guys. I'm assuming you guys will share with her how you're traversing the tundra. All of you guys have axe beaks, as I recall, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So she'll say, well, I can either have a sled that an axe beak pulls if you guys have more stuff you're wanting to take with you, or I can just go solo on my axe beak as well. She'll ask if you guys have anything else you're wanting to haul to your location, or if it's just you guys.
What
Well,
about having it to haul stuff back, guys?
we have an axe beak and a sled, and we offloaded the 175 pounds of Shardlin in the Temple of Tempest.
Yep.
And so we have an axe beak and a sled right now that isn't fully loaded.
Okay. All right. So she said, what you guys want to bring that along to haul back whatever you find in this fortress?
Yeah, and I'm happy to steer that as I can do land vehicles.
Okay.
So I can as well.
Oh.
Well, say, but the thing is, the axe beak can, as I recall, it can either pull a sled or carry a rider, but not both.
I
But
weigh
in Shorty's-
23 squirrels.
But in Shorty's stature, I'll allow Shorty to actually ride on the sled as the axe beak is pulling it. I'm okay with that.
I like
Yeah, but doesn't the sled? I mean, technically a dog sled has a rider.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you're saying
Well, typically,
a
in these-
rider and no gear is what you're saying.
Well, typically in these type of situations, this is why I've been thinking. It doesn't say it in the module.
Yeah.
Is that if you got an axe beak pulling a heavy sled, whoever's with him is either walking beside the axe beak as they're pulling it, not riding it.
Okay. Because didn't you say the axe beak can pull 500 pounds, and the sled itself is 300, which seems crazy to me.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, I'll retcon that.
Right.
So yeah, it can
Which
pull a rider as
allows
well.
us to carry about 200 pounds of gear.
Right.
If I only weigh 23 pounds, then we can carry 175 pounds of gear.
But you got to look at it this way too. I think you're missing the point that, like, a car weighs how much pounds, but yet you can push it pretty easily.
Right. Yeah, so I'll retcon that. Anybody can ride on a sled that an axe beak is pulling. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Okay. So
So I'm happy to be the sled kobold.
okay, I'm cool with that.
Santa Kobold.
Okay. So I mean, you're going to leave your axe beak here in town. Do you want to sell it? What do you want to do with your axe beak then?
Well,
Shorty?
I'll ask her. We've got an extra. We've managed to come across an extra axe beak.
Mhm.
Do you guys have need of it?
I mean, Vesker will share that they've got a stable. They can keep it here for you.
How much for a week?
You're paying my girl. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it in their stable.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. So you got one axe beak to be kept at the stable at the Cold Winds Guide Services. Okay. And Bavon. I said it, Bavon. Bovon. Did you decide?
No, you said it right. Bavon is right.
You said it right.
Bavon.
Bavon the Stout.
Okay. Yeah,
Bavon calling. Think Avon.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I had Bovon stuck in my head. In regard, like I told you that you can either have a sled with dogs or an axe beak, but I can't remember if you ever gave me an answer on that.
Axe beak.
Okay. All right. So you got your axe beak as well. Okay. All right. She said give her about half an hour to get her things together. She'll make sure you guys have all the required supplies, the winter clothes. You got your tents, got everything you need to kind of make it there. Did she share with you guys how long of a trip this was, or did they just say how many miles it was? If not, 1 second.
Wow.
She told us 30-mile round trip is what the whole thing was. The
Yeah.
pricing was based on.
All right. So let me go double check my notes to give you an idea how long it is of a trip. It's going to be probably at least several days. How about this? Travel times. Here we go. I'll show the player. I think this is already shared with you guys. This kind of shows you the rate across country.
What kind of trails can we expect through here? I assume there's like caribou and whatnot traversing the area, those type of things.
If you're asking her, she knows the best route to get south to the spine of the world. She'll tell you she hasn't actually traveled through the section of, I guess, the valley section of the mountains. Here, let me switch to the big map so I can kind of just point what area she's talking about. She shows you on the map.
Brian, we've been here before. We've been
You've been
on
almost
that road before.
Yeah, you've been almost that entire
Because
path.
this spot here is where we entered. And then we decided to go through this little area here. And we landed right here.
Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta scroll down to see where you're pinging. My fault.
So this is where we came in
Yep.
before, right? That's where we saw the house that Hadfrin had his unfortunate situation with.
Correct.
And then I think, did we go all the way down along the bottom, or did we go through the
You went through there. Yeah.
through
You
the
took the short
break? So we went through the break, and we ended up right here. So we've been all the way to here already, and it didn't take us several days from East Haven to get there.
Well, then maybe I screwed up, or we waved my hand on that.
Maybe, but if you do look at the distance between Bryn Shander and East Haven, that's roughly the same distance to about here, and that's only 7.5 hours. Now, I understand that that's a road, and this is not a road. But I don't remember it taking several days to get there.
East Haven. I have the notes of how long everything takes to get based on the first campaign.
Oh,
if
yeah.
anybody's interested. East Haven, from Bryn Shander was 7.5 hours to Goodmead was 6 hours. Targos was
It's on
3
the
hours.
map.
Oh,
It's written on the map in red letter, in red
I'm
writing.
sorry, I'm in the party chat. I didn't even see
And
that.
7.5.
and those are known
Okay.
trails. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. And I know those are known trails, but I don't remember it taking
We're seeing
several
the
days
North
for us
Trail.
to get to the house.
Well, look at the travel times again. It's 3 miles an hour for an axe peak, right? That's assuming you're not in blizzard conditions.
Yeah, I got the.
So that's
Bottom
roughly
Peak
what,
brief.
4 hours there, roughly, to get to there. Roughly 4 hours, assuming
Okay.
there's no issues, no blizzards, no nothing like that. And then going through the mountain, which this is. Oh yeah, there's another one for mountain travel. My fault. Let me pull that up.
Is this Diamond the place that we're going to, Brian?
Yeah, I went and put it on the map. That's per the more detailed map that you got from the Duergar. That's the
I
final
thought we were
location.
going here.
No,
No.
inside
Oh,
inside the red rectangle is where we're going.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
And do we
so
want to go
Gwen
this
May
way?
is suggesting you kind of pass through, these little valleys up here, not over the mountain, to get through there. If that makes sense. But going through the mountain pass is not as fast as going over Urland. I just got to find my thing that says wilderness survival. Is that what it is? Sorry, guys. There's like 8 handouts for this little section here. Oh, and right now it is snowing pretty hard. Oh, here we go. Overland travel. That's not the mountain. Mountain travel. All right, so on a dog sled, it says you can get half a mile an hour through mountains. So if dog sleds was 2 mile an hour over, so it's roughly a quarter. So what's a quarter of 3? Holy shit, Brian, let's make it difficult. Let's just say 3/4 of a mile per hour is what you should expect to be able to travel through the mountains.
Okay. So for every 4 hours we travel, we'll go 3 miles.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
So whatever this distance is here, let me click on some stuff for my own purposes. So roughly 2.2. Oops, sorry. That should be to here. So we'll call it 1.5. And that's another, it's 3.5, 4 miles. Just call it 6 miles. So what's 3/4 of 6? 4 hours? Nope, that's backwards.
8 hours.
Yeah, it would
4
take us about
hours
8
for
hours
free.
to get
Yep.
through there.
8 hours to make it through the pass. So yeah, you're right. So it's like what I said, 4 hours to get to the point, and then another 8 hours to get to the Sunblight. So that's a total of 12 hours roughly, assuming no blizzards, no issues, nothing happened along the way.
Oh, solid 2 days.
Yeah, because it's 8 hours at a time. But once you travel more than 8 hours, you got to start making some kind of con saves for your axe peaks and potentially yourself as well to traverse longer than 8 hours. So if that impacts when you guys want to leave, that's fine. Just let me know, but we'll make sure that's out in the open for everybody.
Time of day doesn't really matter, right? It's going to be either dark most of the time or light most of the time.
Right.
It's only light for 4 hours a day.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So I'll say at this point, you guys have had your breakfast, had your conversation with Temple, picked out what you want. I'll say it's probably roughly around 8 a.m. when you guys came into the shop. So by 9 a.m., you guys she should be ready to hit the road.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
East Haven. Sorry.
You all caught up, Kev?
Yeah, I think I figured everything out. So we're heading to the Sunblight Temple. We've hired a guide, and it's all
We're
good.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, Kev.
Yeah. Who?
Oh man, I was geared up for Chinese checkers. Hang on, guys. Give me 5.
Who? Who paid the first 25 gold?
I can.
You know what?
I'll do it.
Okay. And I'll pay the other 25 when we get back.
Okay.
If we get back.
Yeah, if we get back.
When do we get back?
Okay, so right now, as you guys get ready to leave, the snow is coming down pretty hard. So this is now technically a blizzard at this point. To where, what's her name? Gwynmay? Gwynmay says, if we're going to go, it's going to be tough moving within this. We can either wait, or we can, basically, meta-wise, it's going to take you twice as long to travel through a blizzard. And there's going to be certain survival checks to make sure you guys all stay together and don't get lost.
How long do the blizzards usually last?
Someone would have to make some kind of a nature or survival check to, not survival, a nature.
Can we ask her?
You can, to try to determine how long this blizzard's going to last.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, let me look it up. And then I'll have her roll to see if she knows.
And then I also want to check it against my own knowledge, which is not very good.
Okay, I got too many things open. I'll leave that one open. I don't need that one open yet. That one I need. Ah, there it is. So are you doing it? You're asking her to.
I was asking her how
Okay.
long that she thought. Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing this behind the DM screen. This blizzard's blowing too hard. She has a hard time. Really, she said it could be 4, it could be 12. It's hard to tell at this point. Maybe she checks again in a couple hours. Right now, it's hard to tell. Same thing with you, Stefan. You have no idea.
Okay.
Wait it out at a local drinking establishment.
Okay. We can. Ooh. What do you guys think?
I voted.
The rest of the group.
Well, if it's going to take us twice as long to get there if we leave now, then we might as well wait before we leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wait for a break in the blizzard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. All right. You guys are gonna hang out here at the guide service, or are you guys gonna go to a bar and get drunk like evidently Bovon wants to do? Bavon.
No, we're gonna keep him away from it because he seems like the type that would get drunk.
Okay. And as you guys are waiting, Vescar approaches you, Shorty. She goes, "How long have you been in town?"
Which time?
I don't know. I just had, Nymetra.
I do.
She said
She's
something.
a friend. She's a friend of mine.
Yeah. So she mentioned to me about some little kobold that wanted some.
I'm not little. I'm actually tall for a kobold.
Okay, sorry. She told me about this tall kobold that may
That's
be
better.
coming to see me for some help about some kind of curse or something. Was that you?
It was me, but I got rid of that curse. We found out how to do it, and so we left. Unfortunately, I had to stand Nymeria up, but she's still my friend.
Well, I think you hurt her feelings a little bit, but whatever.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Maybe I'll go see her right now.
Yeah. That's your call. I'm just checking to see if everything's okay with you, because never mind. Yeah. She goes back to the back. All right, give me another nature check if you want, Stefan.
All
Can I do it? I got a little higher than him.
And you guys can have that conversation.
Yeah.
Who's more natural? Oh my.
Yeah. During these, during the break here, where I'll be polling everybody to see how long everybody thinks the
Well, it's either one person does it with advantage, or I'll let 2 people do it.
yeah. Somebody needs to do it with advantage, or
I'll do it.
where.
I can check. If you want.
Whoever's best at it.
Go for it.
You still can't tell. I keep wanting to say Bavon. You can't tell. It's still hard to tell. But Gwen May tells you that I think the storm's going to break in the next hour or so. So get ready to go. So probably around 11 a.m. she thinks the storm's going to break and clear out. So anything else you guys want to do for the next hour? Otherwise, you guys will head off at 11 a.m. And it's dim light now. Nope. Okay. All right.
Get
So you guys
some
head
food.
out.
Yeah, get some food.
Well, I'm assuming you guys you resupplied all your rations and everything, so I'm not going to make you roll or pay for that. I think just go and update your character sheets if you need to. All right, you guys head out. Seems like clear day. The clouds moved across pretty quickly and out of the area. And she rolls again. Ooh. And she tells you that it's going to be probably a clear day for the rest of the day based upon that storm that just blown through. So unless there's something you guys want to do as you travel, you guys are going to travel. How late are you wanting to go? Because basically 8 o'clock at night comes around, it's still clear, the snow is not blowing. And that will be not 8 o'clock, it'll be 7 o'clock once you reach 8 hours. We need a break. So at 7 p.m. is when you reach your 8-hour limit on how far you can travel in a day. And it still looks clear. And Gwen May tells you it'll be clear a bit longer. So she'll ask you guys if you want to keep on pressing, do con saves for the axe beaks, or go ahead and make camp for the night.
I think we could do it. Where are we at?
Hold on a minute. Shorty, are you whispering to DM Dummy and not the DM?
No?
Who are you whispering to?
Dent?
Oh, I guess for some reason my DM Dummy sees that. I won't look at it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. All right. So her question is, you guys want to keep pressing? Metagame, you're going to need to make con saves for the axe beaks. See whether or not they can keep doing this, or make camp for the night.
I'm up for either.
Either? It's one or the other.
Well, I'm telling the party, we can camp or we can continue. It doesn't matter to me. I'll do either.
I think we can continue on. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to get exhaustion. We're going to have to stop.
And you could actually kill your axe beaks. Then you got to do the rest of it on foot, which I think is like, what, half a mile per hour, I think, on foot? All right, so scroll to where that is. All right, so everyone has an axe beak. Give me a con. Roll me a d20. I got to look up their con modifier.
Oh, yeah.
There's always got to be one.
Slaying all day. First roll of the night.
Okay, their modifier is a +1 for con.
Ooh, I expected them to have a much higher modifier.
Oh, then I definitely made whatever save you're asking me for, Brian, with a +1.
I'm sorry. What save again was it, Brian?
Con save. Or just a d20, because I had to look up their con modifier. It's not your con save, it's the axe beak. So,
So you rolled an 11.
Okay,
Yeah.
you rolled an 11.
I assume the DC is a 1, right?
We still have go and roll one. No, everybody is here except for Gandhi, and we'll play that with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. So Dudley, your axe beak just starts to kind of slog behind. He's now moving at half speed to everybody else.
So the moral of the story is the Axbeak has exhaustion, so we need to camp.
Yeah. So we made it a little bit
Oh
further.
boy,
But-
fellas, my axe beak is acting a bit up. I think it might need a bit of a raise.
Maybe you should cast mending on it.
Okay.
Tried that. Unfortunately, this axe beak is not as simple. And I've told you this, Shorty. I am not a doctor. Living things I cannot fix. If you want me to mend a lamp or a shield or a sword or armor, I can do that.
Could you mend a snake that looks like a piece of rope?
Is it made of rope, Shorty?
No, it's made of snake.
Then no, I cannot mend that. If you had a snake that was made of rope, I could mend that.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to make one out of bits and scraps and whatever, I can help you there.
Yeah, I will make a snake rope tonight while we rest.
Fantastic.
All right, so I'm gonna ballpark and say you guys make it to right about here in that 8-hour time frame. We said it was 16 total to get there, is what we calculated earlier, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's twice as long through the mountain pass. So right about here is where you guys are going to make camp. Okay, so give me the rundown of who's like going to rest, who's going to keep watch, if anything. You guys are relying on Gwen May to do that.
I'm going to do that as a ritual. Set that up so that we have a nice safe area
Nice.
for whoever's not on watch or whatever.
It's good to be on the player side of the tiny hut for a change.
Yeah.
9 creatures. Man, I'm
So
not.
obviously the axe beak won't be able to be in there, but at least if we're attacked, we'll be protected.
Okay, all right. I've always wondered how you can fit 9 creatures in a 10-foot radius. Oh, not diameter.
Rules
Okay.
as written. That's how.
No, I was thinking 10-foot diameter. That's why I was like, oh man, that's like laying on top of each other. But
Well, yeah. You ever
How,
go buy a tent and look at how many people they've got stacked side by side?
Exactly.
That's exactly how you do it.
My 4-person tent sleeps 2.
I can totally rest externally if we need one extra spot.
Okay. All right. So for me, I think I want to use a map here just so I can visualize how your camp is set up.
Rob, that's offensive to the midgets that they use to fit in the tent.
Yeah, that's true. They should specify that in the written instructions, though.
4 Lilliputians.
No, Lilliputians, you could put like 100 in there.
That's right.
They're tiny.
Okay.
What are Lilliputians?
Cool. I got you guys on here already. So let's go ahead and use this map as kind of to set up how you guys are doing camp or where you're doing your little tiny fortress thing. Should be at the very top left of the screen. I'll do a shift click if you guys need it. Or just a click. There we go. Is that everybody? I think I pulled everybody in, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what'd you guys do with Crintus? I forgot to ask that.
We just let him wander the tundra.
If you would have left him to his own devices, he'd have said he would probably try to make his way back to where Velin was.
Let's just say he comes with us, dude.
That's too many.
Yeah, Brian doesn't want us. And is Gandhi with us?
He will be in next session,
Okay.
but he's not now.
I vote he's not then.
With us right now. And the only reason I ask is because we had an agreement from the laser rifles. I put this in the loot actually, but I just wanted to clear it with you, Brian, that he took that laser rifle from the spaceship guys, from the Nomathids. From the Nomathids. He took that as his item because there was nothing else that interested him, specifically to give to somebody else who could use ranged.
Okay, who said that? Gandhi did?
Gandhi did.
Okay.
And so Shorty wants that if Gandhi blinks out, Shorty doesn't want to lose that ranged weapon.
Yeah, if Gandhi said he was never planning on using it,
that's
then,
what he said.
okay.
That's what he said when he got it.
Okay, then I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if and when Gandhi comes back, aka Wayne comes back, I mean, if he wants it back, give it back to him. But I'm cool with that for this session if you want.
All right. Cool.
Okay. All right, so I think I got everybody. I don't have Gwen May. Let me drop her in there. During the trip down there, would anybody have any kind of conversation, kind of keeping to themselves? What were you guys doing during that travel time? Anything?
Hang out with the dwarf, have a little bit of mead.
Sharing some mead.
Okay. Gwen May kind of keeps to herself for the most part. Doesn't really initiate conversations. So unless one of you guys are approaching her about anything else, she's pretty much going to keep to herself.
Does she think of us all as monstrous races?
Are you asking her that?
She should.
I'm. Let's put it this way. I'm trying to incite that, Brian. I'm trying to be thoughtful about it. Like, do you think that she thinks? Do you think? Hey, Baven, do you think that she might think that we're all monstrous races or something, keeping to herself like that?
Yeah, probably you, for sure. We got the little red guy. I'm pretty sure she's not keen on that.
Hey,
Some giant bird. Probably not
actually-
keen on that.
she talked to me, and you will not refer to me as the red guy. And for the record, I think that she is a follower of Arl because she was the one that was potentially going to be able to take that curse off of me from Nymeria. So she's probably keeping to herself because it's cold and she likes the cold.
Who's Arl?
Are you asking that?
No.
And
Just kidding.
if you guys ask her about it, she doesn't shy away or lie or try to hide it. I mean, she's an open follower of Arl. But unless you guys pry more, that's all she's going to share.
I'm going to invite her over
Put her on the map.
and ask her. I'm going to invite her over and sort of ask her if she can tell us about Oral.
I didn't really learn a lot from Nymeria, but I'm more than happy to talk about it and learn now.
Okay. You guys doing like a campfire, or you guys staying in the dark?
I think we Baldur's Gate 3 it and campfire it up, dude.
I can
Well,
also.
Let's ask the guide.
Because well,
Is it safe to make a fire?
it's good to make a fire if you don't want to freeze to death, but it could attract unwanted things in the night.
We won't freeze to death inside the hut.
And did we already determine that a fire inside there is okay? It's not going to fill up with smoke and kill everybody with smoke inhalation?
We could always just do
Well, I
candles and shit.
I don't think you need to make a fire because it says it's a acceptable climate on the interior, does it not?
Yeah, we just need to cast a light spell or something to.
Well, no, it also has that. It says it's transparent from the inside, so you can.
Yeah, you can see out, but that doesn't mean that there's light in the pitch black inside it.
It says it can become dimly lit or dark.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay. All right, so she'll help you guys, if you would, to kind of corrals all the axebeak and somewhat of a little cove around some trees and stuff to kind of help them block out some of the wind. Unless you guys object.
No. Do the Axebeaks need a fire or no?
No. They'll huddle down and snuggle with each other, use each other for warmth.
I don't
And
want to
they've
be
got-
in that Axebeaks snuggle putta.
And all the axebeaks have like a little pack, or what do you call it, the bag, the saddle bags. They have somewhat of like a little cover or coat for them things at nighttime as well. Kind of like a what do you call those things that you put over a horse? Kind of keep them warm during the winter months.
Yeah.
Actually, Brian, can you move this tiny hut like next to the Axebeaks so we can see if the one farthest away dies or anything?
I can certainly try. I can move everything.
Yeah. And the
There you go.
thing's opaque or transparent from the inside, so we should be able to watch over the everything from inside there too, even if we're on watch.
Okay. All right, so you got a couple hours before you guys you technically have to go to sleep. Like I said, it was 8 o'clock, I think, or 7 o'clock when you guys stopped and made camp. So I'll say it took you an hour to kind of get everything unpacked, settled down, axebeaks all bundled up together. So around 8 o'clock is when you guys are huddled in the tiny hut. And someone said they were going to approach Gwynmay to ask more questions about Oral or something. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's
Is he
ask her. Let's ask her about Oral. Oral's tried to fight us a couple of times. Let's ask her about her.
Okay, so how much are you sharing about what you guys have experienced up to this point? Or are you just asking for her general knowledge of Oral or insight or whatever you want to call it?
Probably not safe for us to say that we've killed 2 of her stupid light gazer thingies.
Yeah. Maybe just say, hey, we heard it from a first person. that this was what happened, and here it's how it's written
No, let's
down.
get some general information, and then ask her if Oral ever appears, and if so, what form, and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay. So let's take a second 20 questions thing. So what's your first question for her? So I'm just not just blabbering.
No, just blabber.
Just blabber.
Land animal here in the tundra.
What? What'd you say, Dent?
What's the fastest land animal?
The fastest land animal. Oh, so you're trying to throw the DM for a loop here. So what is the fastest thing in this area?
A cheetah, Brian. Of course it's a cheetah. It's always a cheetah.
No, she's gonna. Oh, what do you consider a land animal? Something that can't fly, I guess, right?
You can skip it. It was a joke.
Okay.
All right. 19 questions left.
What is your next question? Because she's not gonna like open up and just splurge unless you guys ask her a question or two.
How did you come to worship Oral?
Wow. Okay. She kind of looks taken aback by that very, I guess, affront or very direct
Poignant.
question. Yeah. Says, well, I know a lot of people don't agree with her ways, but she saved my life. I was, me and my family were ambushed by some, I found out later, in fact, Zentarum agents, bandits, and left us for dead. And Oral came to me. We were out in the open tundra, and she promised me life if I would give myself to her. And I swore I'd get vengeance on those damn bandits that killed my family.
Did you?
I haven't found them yet. I'm not quite powerful enough. I'm just getting my feet wet here.
I think I have a lead on those bandits. I bet they run with Targa. Just saying.
No, they've got nothing to do with Targa.
I'm pretty sure they do.
What do you know of Targa?
I know she has bandits that run with her, and they sound like the type that would hurt your family.
Well, I haven't had that experience with her myself. She seems to be a pretty good supplier for Tin Towns.
Yeah, from the supplies she gets from killing your family.
No. So if you want, you can give me a persuasion check. Try to talk her into thinking that Targa is doing this, but she's going to get an advantage on her insight.
Yeah, this is going to be excellent. Oh, it's not as bad as I expected.
Could have been a
And
-1.
Stefan's going to jump in there too and go, you know what? You may not believe the truth now, but later when you do, you remember us because we told you the truth. None of your other friends have told you that.
Okay, you can give me a persuasion check as well. Insight is wisdom, right? Or is it intelligence? I always forget.
It's wisdom.
Okay. So go and give me yours, Don. Sorry, should have been advantage. Okay. Because I haven't heard that about Torga. She's always been nice to me. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to keep an eye out for her.
I think you should. It's in your best interest, and we don't have a dog in the fight, so it's not like we're getting anything out of this.
And as they're having this conversation, Dudley, you can hear a few phrases and stuff she throws out every once in a while that seem somewhat familiar to you by certain people. Go ahead and give me an insight check, Dudley. You can't quite place it, but it sounds familiar to you.
Okay. Well, all I know about Oral, and what's been done is, why do you keep worshiping her? I mean, realistically, she's hat in hand with the cold.
Exactly. That's why I'm in this business. That's why she favors me when I'm out here in this tundra. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead.
But could she not just go away and let it be back warm, and then you wouldn't have to worry about fighting for your life in the tundra?
If it wasn't like this weather, I
As
probably
take this
wouldn't. wouldn't be able to survive. This is how I make my money now.
There's got to be better ways.
I'm sure there is. Right now, this is the best way for me.
Mm.
So you guys have traveled 8 hours. You have roughly another
think-
eight to go, right?
I
ahead.
think Dent made it plain, known to that woman. Here's what we're doing. He put that in the chat, by the way.
And
Oh,
how
sorry.
long have you been worshiping Oral for?
It's been going on now about 2 years. And I need to whisper something to Dudley, so hold on a second, guys.
Need to eat some more club crackers covered in crunchy peanut butter.
Sorry, if that's me, just let me know. I'm eating poutine.
I'm drinking a Molson Canadian lager in honor of
I'm
my
sorry.
Canadian brothers.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Yeah, most of us don't drink that.
That's weird. Yeah.
You got that right, Dudley?
I got it.
Okay.
I also ran, make better choices in life, man. Come on.
Than the Molson Canadian.
Yeah.
I thought it was your finest lager.
Go drink some Foster's later too for the Australians.
Yeah.
Australian.
and have a Bud. That'll really round it out.
Some Moosehead.
Mine was Labatt's Blue.
Ugh.
I do like Labatt occasionally.
Yeah.
Better than some kokanee, eh?
It's sad, but I will say Molson is significantly better than the
What are you
domestic.
talking about?
Oh, sorry, we're playing D&D. I forgot. All right.
So, you guys haven't asked any more questions of her? You kind of just, what else you doing?
I like that we instilled the fear of Torga in her. Potentially.
I would ask, what were you doing in the tundra when the bandits happened, or when you're set upon by bandits?
She says her family was in the trinkets business, and they were making a delivery from Bryn Shander to East Haven when they were set upon by these bandits. Drug out into the tundra, and her parents were murdered, and they slit her throat as well.
And you don't miss your family?
Of course I miss my family, but they're dead.
That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice now.
As someone who used to dabble in trinkets, I understand that things have been getting tougher.
Yeah, sometimes we get dealt a turd sandwich and got to eat it, right?
That's what they say.
Give me another insight check with advantage after that last little statement you just said. That was for Dudley, sorry. Okay, that phrase is an exact same phrase you used to say when you were younger.
Well, sometimes you got to put a little mayo and ketchup on it, and that turd sandwich tastes a whole lot better.
And at that, her eyes widen. She's like, "Do I know you?"
I don't think so.
Someone I once cared for used to say the exact same thing when we talk about a turd sandwich.
Well, I was part of the merchant guild. Maybe I rubbed shoulders with someone, but can't recall who. But I'm sure they care for you very deeply.
And so she'll share with you what her father's name is.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you instantly recognize that, Dudley,
I do recognize that.
because you did business with my father.
Oh yes, Ellis, great man. He knew his way around the trade. I sent him a couple projects. We worked together from time to time. I'm sorry that he's dead, and the rest of your family and all, because he was a great man. I'm sure he'd love to see you take up the trade and follow in his shoes, and not follow Oral, someone who's cooling things off.
Well,
Sometimes it's better to make your own prints in the snow than follow in the steps of others.
Well, as soon as I find that mayonnaise for my turd sandwich, I'll make that happen. And now that you know what race her father was.
Yeah.
And I shared what race she is, right?
I think you said Goliath.
No,
But human.
she's
He's
human.
human.
Oh, I thought you said Goliath at one point.
No,
I was
Goliath
like,
was the owner lady.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
that's
acolyte.
Escort.
The she-man.
All right. Okay.
All right, so you guys can share more small talk, whatever, unless there's something else you want to ask her. Otherwise, we'll get ready to actually camp for the night and figure out who's going to do first watch or anything like that. Anybody else have any other questions for her? I'll take it as a no. And Shorty, if you're going to be in the tiny hut, go and move yourself in there.
Ow.
Okay. All right, so reach 10 o'clock at night. It's now time for take a long rest if you want to. The sky is still clear at this point. She's going to take a walk out in the snow, do a look around. She goes, kind of hard to read. Not sure how much longer this is going to stay clear. I reckon it's probably going to pick back up sometime during the night. Not sure how long, but I have a feeling in my bones it's going to start snowing again sometime tonight.
You think we could travel on that axe beak again?
Right now?
I think you will.
Yeah, I'm asking her.
She goes, well, they haven't had quite their break, but we can certainly try.
No. I was thinking it'd be better to wait and make sure we could travel on them than to push it too far and not be able to travel with them.
And we'll mark one of them just with a token for right now, just so I don't forget that one of them did have one level of exhaustion. All right, so you guys ready to dig in for the night?
That's my vote.
Okay. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. And Gwen May will offer to take the first watch with you as well.
Since we got some new folks who we haven't adventured with, who's good at seeing things in the night? Perhaps things moving around in the darkness?
I have dark vision,
Uh,
and I have.
Are you skilled at looking at things?
Hint, Gary, not you.
But the sky's light right now.
No.
Dudley will offer to take a watch. I go, I can see for miles and miles and miles. I once watched a dog run away for 3 days. It was traumatizing.
Stefan's pretty good at everything, so he's up there too.
All right, so who's going to take the first watch? Gwen May offered, unless you guys tell her not to.
Does she
Like
happen to
Gwen
be
may
good
do
at
it.
seeing things?
I'll take the first
Or
watch,
travel
and I'll
from
say, Gwen May, if you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome to. 4 eyes is better than 2 eyes.
Always. And she taps on her goggles. Even better now. All right, so she'll move out here a little bit further away from everybody. Kind of find a nice little vantage point out in the open where she can see everything. Stefan's doing a song of the rest. Is that during a short rest or a long rest?
No, sorry. I was trying to look at it and I clicked the wrong button. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so this first watch is only gonna be for a couple hours. She's still gotta get her sleep in. So she'll ask which of you guys want to take second watch, and she'll wake you guys up once their watch is over with. Who's taking second watch?
Stefan will.
Okay, Stefan and anybody else?
No, I think we'll split up the next 3 watches as Stefan, Shorty, and Dent. Separate.
Single
2
watches?
hours. Yep.
Okay. All right, so you guys settle in for the night. Dudley, do you want to have whatever conversation you have with her out in the open? I think it's okay, but I
Yeah.
want to ask you first.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. So you guys start sitting and looking around. She actually starts opening up to you a little bit more based on the fact that you knew her father. And she's going to say, I know people just frown upon my oral faith, but what do you expect? I mean, she saved my life. And she leans in a little bit closer and whispers to you, Dudley. So this is meta knowledge for the rest of you guys. So I get a bad feeling that some of your friends here wronged her in some way.
Well, I can't say for certain. I just happened upon them, but I assume they're all good folks, and worshiping oral. You must know not everyone swallows that pill without a lot of hesitation, given all the things she's done. But realistically, I'm sure the guild would have looked after you. I mean, you got the hands of a tinker. I can see it. I bet you could do mighty fine work if you tried, applied yourself, do the things that you needed to do, get with the guild. But I hate to say it, but I don't know if oral is all that is right. Just because she saved you doesn't mean she's not using you.
But if I stop being her faithful, who's to say that she's not just going to take my life back?
Well, I suppose, but then again, every sunny day has a rainy day.
You can play.
What's that, Dent?
Sorry, dude. You're yelling at the kids in the mic
Oh.
fell.
Okay. And she kind of smiles. That's another one of those phrases that she recognizes, but she doesn't say anything.
Mm.
I keep my watch out for those. I don't know why, but I get this feeling that she's got something out for them. They talked about Torga earlier. Do you know what happened with him?
Afraid not. I only came upon the group quite recently. In fact, not more than a yesternight did I stumble upon them coming out of some sort of icy gopher hole in the tundra. And I tell you what, I was traveling with some kobolds that smelt like pig shit in a hot day. Something you probably haven't smelt since you're knee-high to a grasshopper.
She kind of chuckles at that statement, kind of leans her head over to your shoulder a little bit. So I get it, but I mean, rumor has it they took out one of Torga's men, and Oral's not happy about that. I don't know why, but
I gotta say, maybe Oral's men came after them. I've traveled through the tundra enough to know that the snow and the storms do not play kind favors to travelers like us.
exactly.
And I wouldn't be surprised if some trouble blew in on the Eastern Front.
Yep, don't doubt it. I'm sorry. It just feels like I know you. And she kind of leans her head on your shoulder. It's weird.
Well, I was pretty good with Ellis. I met your mother once or twice. Great woman.
We
But-
don't play upstairs, Cam.
I didn't get I didn't get to know him too well, or your brothers and sisters. I hope they're okay at the very least. And I'm sure Ellis did all he could to provide for you guys.
She goes, brothers, sisters. What do you mean? I didn't say
Well-
anything about a brother or sister.
Well, Ellis mentioned it once or twice when we were speaking. I know he was big on family, despite everything he did for your family. He those extra long nights where he didn't necessarily come home, and those when you work for the Merchant Guild, you make sacrifices, and sometimes those sacrifices mean you don't quite see your family. I'm guilty of it. I got kin that, well, they wouldn't recognize me anymore, but I did it all for them, and I'm sure he did it all for you.
You see a tear kind of forming in one of her eyes. Then she turns her head away.
Hush, no need to cry. I'm sure you'll find them in the little bits of what you find, but I know he'd love to see you follow in his footsteps, and well, I'd be happy to pay your guild dues for the next little while if that's what you wanted to do. I could even put in a good word or two with the people that I know.
Her face is still faced away from her. Let's cross that bridge when we get back to town. Let's finish the task at hand.
Sure.
And she kind of slowly
Happy
walks
to
off a
do
little
that
bit.
for you.
Need you to go make a perception roll, Dudley.
Oh, you want me to make a perception roll?
Yes, please.
Sorry. Okay. I'm very good at perception, guys. You all watch this.
Damn.
Woo!
Boom.
Okay. So 2 hours pass by, and that gets around midnight. You don't see any movement along the limit of your vision, but you can see a storm coming in. And right around midnight, when she approaches back over to you, it's okay. Let's go wake Stefan. There's a storm coming in. Not sure if I need to stay awake with him or not, but let's go.
Yeah, we should probably hide like prairie dogs on a dusty day.
And this tiny hut is like we have a password for this, right? To get in and out. Is that how that works,
Yeah,
Stefan?
sure we do.
No,
You don't
it's
need
knock,
a
knock, let
party.
me the fuck in.
You don't need a password. The person that casts it decides who's allowed to go in and who's allowed to go out. The only person that's not allowed to go out is the person that cast it.
Which is Stefan, right?
All right.
All right.
I didn't know that, but good to know.
Ain't near so much as a mouse fart out on that tundra.
We can retcon who has the next watch if Stefan's got to stay inside this thing.
Well, do we have to get out of it to watch? It's transparent.
No, you don't have
It is
to.
it is transparent. That is correct.
Yeah, what I can't do though is walk around. So I don't know if we would be walking around, but we should be walking around.
We've got a 360-degree view.
Yeah. People are sleeping, man. If I'm
All
the only
right.
one awake, I'm up. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Den will be next if no one else wants to.
Yep.
Or did we determine it was Shorty or
Well, did I need to? I could take my turn though if we're going to be in here.
That's fine. We can do that. Dudley, are you staying out or are you moving back inside the tiny hut? Dudley? Kev? Did we lose you?
Sorry, what was that? Could you repeat that?
Are you getting back in the tiny hut or are you staying outside?
He's
No,
doing a
I'll
number
get-
2 in the bushes really quick, and then
I'll get into the hut.
Okay. All right. So Stefan, you're doing your watch from inside the tiny hut for the next 2 hours, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So as they get in and get settled down, you can definitely see there's a hard snow falling now. So any perception roll you do at this point is going to be a disadvantage. So you're doing this watch by yourself. No one else is awake for a conversation, so go and give me a perception roll at disadvantage.
Damn. That set me up for failure.
Where the hell's my phone? Did I leave it in the car for like the last 5 hours?
Oh my goodness.
There are no phones in Forgotten Realms.
I know.
I'm doing a perception, right?
Yep, at disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Okay. You can't see shit. The snow is coming down too hard. Wind's starting to blow. All you can hear is like the shivering and the maybe occasional breath of an axe beak near to you. That's about it.
Who's not been on guard yet?
I haven't.
Dent
Shorty hasn't, and Dent hasn't.
Shorty and Dent
Okay.
are the next two.
All right. The new guy then. I'm gonna Avon the stout.
No.
It's all right.
No.
He's the one awake, man. If he wasn't listening, he wasn't listening.
All right.
Okay.
So what's going on? Bavon's the next
Yep.
one watching?
No. I was gonna say I was gonna wake up Bavon because he hadn't been on to take watch with me.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I can't walk out there.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I said as well. Bavon's going to take the next watch then.
Oh no, I'm gonna be with him.
For
I'm
2
gonna
more
Your
hours?
watch
continue
is
on.
over.
Oh, it is.
Your 2
No,
hours
I was
is up.
saying. Okay.
But if you got the trance thing and you can go another 2 hours, that's your call.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, so Bavon by himself. Correct?
I thought it was Dent next.
I'll make an executive decision. Bavon, you're
it is.
next.
It is
Okay.
whoever he wakes up.
Okay, Bavon, are you going to stay within the hut? You going to make your rounds? What are you doing?
I'm going to go out on my broom of flying and just hover around
Oh shit, forgot about that.
15 feet above the ground.
Okay, you get about 5 feet off the air and you can feel the wind kind of blowing you back down. It's going to be very hard to fly in this type of blizzard condition.
Shite. Fair enough.
So are you going to walk around? You're going to stay in one
I'm
spot?
going to walk around. I'm going to walk around kind of maybe 10 feet from the hut.
Okay, and I said it was midnight, as I recall, when Stefan did that. Is that correct? Or was it midnight when...
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that when I couldn't see when the stuff started blowing up, I decided to wake up Davon to take shift with me because I couldn't leave. I wanted to be able to have somebody to go out and around. I was still planning on waking up the normal rotation next, but I didn't believe Bavon was on the rotation.
The idea behind normal rotation is that everyone gets 8 hours of sleep, right?
Right.
So if you stay up for 4 hours or whatever, it doesn't work out unless we all kind of share it.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what he's talking about. He said he started his 2-hour shift. He realized at that point that he couldn't see Sweet Dick all, so he said, I'm going to wake up Bavon to do the watch with me so that Bavon can go out and walk around. But Brian had ruled that his 2-hour shift was already over.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's exactly it.
All right, got it.
Okay,
I missed that.
so Stefan is going to sleep, or trancing or whatever, and Bavon's now the one on watch, correct? Is that what we're saying?
Well, that's
No.
that's what you decided.
Yeah.
Stefan's an elf, not
Yeah.
an elf, right? He's not an elf.
We
Because
were all being quiet because I can't say while I'm sleeping, Stefan wakes me up. That's why we were being quiet.
Okay.
But Stefan was still under the impression that he was doing double duty with
Okay.
Bavon.
All right, so
Yeah.
Stefan and Bavon are watching for the next 2 hours. Is that correct?
For the 2 hours that Stefan did, not another 2 hours,
right.
Okay.
the same 2 hours.
Okay.
and
my
then
fault.
we were going to go through the normal rotation.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Sorry if that was confusing.
My fault. I probably screwed that up. Okay, so Bavon, you do the same thing. Give me a perception roll at disadvantage for that first 2-hour watch with Stefan. You can't see shit either. It's tough
That's
to
why
see.
That's why Bavon doesn't get to do watch.
Okay. But it doesn't hurt to have two rolls.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think Dudley and Bavon can watch together from now on.
So,
Or really, if you get a bad roll, just go, hey, I'm gonna, or yeah, I shouldn't say that. But if you get a bad roll, say, hey, I'm gonna wake up Bavon.
okay, it's now 2 a.m. and the blizzard is still going. Do you guys want to swap off with someone else next?
Come wake up Dent.
I'm up. I'm up.
Okay. Dent is by himself this time.
Yeah, I'm not going to wake up anybody
Okay.
else.
Are you staying in the tiny hut or are you out walking around?
I'm going to stay in the tiny hut as much as possible. I figure it's warm and cozy in here, but I will walk around the edges and be careful not to step on my friends.
Okay. So 2 a.m.
I'm
when
gonna
your watch
pay
starts.
close attention to the axe beaks area.
Okay,
For
give
sure.
me a perception roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Go and place yourself somewhere outside the hut if you're walking around, wherever you're going to be at, please.
All right.
Okay. You don't see anything, but you can hear and you can feel a rumbling, almost like an earthquake or something.
Oh, no.
Being like a dwarf from this area, do I have any inclination kind of what that means? Is this some kind of a, I'm just stone cunning maybe check, potentially?
Doesn't sound like the rumbling of stone. Give me a nature check.
Okay. Disadvantage or normal?
Normal nature check. That's fine. Since you're from this area. Okay. Hold, please, while I pull out what's about to happen.
I'm gonna go back inside the bigger.
All right, so you're trying as you take a couple steps out further, trying to figure out what's going on. You continue to hear this rumbling noise, and you can see the axe beaks all their heads pop up, and they start acting all nervous. And you can see several of them trying to start pulling on their reins, where Gwen May kind of tied them to this tree over here. They're trying to break free, and they're getting frantic, and they're like stomping on each other, over each other. And then 2 seconds later,
I'm
you
gonna
can
start shouting.
Okay.
Like, and then if I can, I'll start cutting the axe beaks loose, and then I'm gonna try to jump back in the tiny hut.
Everyone can roll me initiative. As you can now, without a perception roll, there is something huge rumbling down the mountain towards you. When I say huge, it's like as big as the mountain.
I'm yelling. Everybody wake up! Something huge is coming.
Everybody in? Where's my other one? There it is. Stays there. Sort. All right, Shorty. You hear Dent shout, and as soon as you wake up, you can hear the rumbling of something coming down the mountain. What are you going to do?
You missing anybody? No, I guess not.
Can I see anything?
From this perception roll, you can give me a perception roll. It's still dark with disadvantage because the snow's still blowing. Nope. You hear it though. You can hear it in pretty much this direction, coming straight towards you guys.
From the northeast.
Correct.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Let's make it simple. Let's say it's coming from this direction since I'm running out of map here. It's coming from that direction.
So I'll stay in the position that I'm in. I'm going to get down on one knee, and I am going to ready my bow. And if I see anything that looks like it's aggressive or it is specifically looking to target us or the Ackbeaks, I'm going to take, or Gandhi, who's standing up there all by himself in the middle of nowhere. I will take a shot at it, but only if it's looking aggressive, not as soon as I see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell. Does anyone know what this is?
Okay, the free action. Okay, that's. Why did I say Shorty's first? Dent's up there. Regardless.
all right.
We both got a 14. So
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
It doesn't
Dan-
matter. I
Dan,
figured
you can
that
go-
you
Dan, you can go
included
first.
my turn as what I had told you, which I'm totally cool with. That's why I just rolled a.
If we tied, my dexterity is higher.
And since I didn't roll initiative before you for the axe beaks, I'll go ahead and tell you what happens now. This would have happened before your turn, Shorty. This one here breaks its reins free, and it starts running across the tundra in this direction.
Okay.
The rest of them are still trying to break free. Okay, is that it for Shorty's turn?
Yep.
Okay, Dent.
Yeah. For better or worse, Dent's gonna come over here and try to do like a quad chop and get 4 of the axe beaks free.
Oh, you're gonna try to break the reins free?
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
gonna. I mean, just a quick chop. You know what I mean? How many you can do, Brian, or whatever you let me.
How many attacks do you have per end? You have 2 now, right?
I do, but I didn't know if it was like one rope kind of holding them together. I'd rather if it was like one rope kind of connecting them and then they were off that rope, I'd rather just cut the one that was holding them to a tree and have them stay together.
I'll
Does
say
make
that
sense?
with 2 attacks, you can break 2 free with 1 attack, and another 2 with another attack.
Sweet, I'll do that.
Only an AC of 8. It's a rope.
All right. If I have enough movement, I'm gonna try to get back into the like here or behind the protectiveness of it if I hear it coming from this way.
Well, still need to make your attack. Unless an 8 is like impossible if you not get.
I got a +9.
Okay, then yeah, you don't need to even roll for it.
All right, I got a +8 on a dagger. Yeah, it's up to you.
No, it's fine. If you got a +8, then that's all you need to hit the rope. And as you do it, these are going to break free and run as well in this direction. Almost trample you over as you cut them loose.
It's all right. All right. I think I still have some movement. I'm going to try to get in here as much as possible.
Okay. All right,
That's
that's it. Okay, we did Shorty. Stefan, what are you doing? Stefan? Hello, Don. Are you talking to a red light? Did he go AFK and I miss it?
Well, I think he went AFK and everybody missed it. He's probably listening right now
Or pooping.
from a different part of his house.
All right, we'll come back to him.
Oh, he's typing. He's having mic issues.
Okay, well, type what you want to do.
There we
Don.
go. There we go. Sorry.
okay.
I accidentally must have muted myself for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to, because I can't leave the hut, I'm going to go ahead and invite people to exit the hut as quickly as they can and to go out there and catch their axe beak. And if anybody looks like they're gearing up for war or anything,
And that's
I'm gonna
enough.
go
You
ahead
get
and-
6 seconds to explain what you're doing.
oh, yeah. But I'm going to, on somebody, I'm going to go ahead and do a bardic inspiration on whoever looks like they're going to war.
Shit, I forgot to do Gwen May as well.
So whoever's looking like they're getting ready to go out there into a fight, that would probably be Dent.
Shorty's currently
Shorty.
readying his action to shoot at whatever he sees coming down that hill.
Okay.
That looks aggressive.
And that's who Stefan will give his bardic inspiration to now. And that's a D8 now.
Okay, so that's to Shorty, correct?
Shorty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be inviting everybody to GTFO my hut.
Okay. All right, Dudley.
We're safe. We are safe inside the hut, though.
Dudley is going to just wait in the hut.
Okay.
I mean, there's not much he can do. The thing's still running, or this thing's still coming at us, but we're in the hut. We're all good.
Okay. All right. Next up is Gwen May. And she's the only one that's going to ask the question, what the hell is that? And she rolled a 19. She goes, holy shit, guys. It's a fucking avalanche. And she turns to Stefan. Can this thing hold us?
If that's an avalanche, this is the best place we can be.
No, she still moves kind of to the back side. She goes, those Axebeak are fucked.
Those Axebeak are fucked.
Okay, now I need to read. So this tiny hut, it's stable. I know shit can't get in it, but something the size of an avalanche is not going to do shit to it.
Nope.
No.
Put it in the chat for me just so I can read it, please.
I'm working on it.
This is why DMs hate the tiny hut.
Yep.
Well, that's fine.
Immovable Doma Force.
Around you and above you. Remain stationary. How about that shit?
It's not just a dome, because I've done a lot of research on this, because my party pisses me off with this all the time. It's a hemisphere, so it's got a floor.
I think you and I had that conversation about before.
Yep.
About what my ruling was versus your ruling. All the creatures, parts.
It is a hemisphere, so it can be cast underwater.
Crawford ruled that it was a hemisphere, so it has a floor.
So it can be cast underwater.
Sage advice.
I never liked Crawford anyway, right?
Yeah, it's not like he's the person that wrote the rules.
Man,
I don't see anything about me not being able to move through it.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I found when I looked it up.
All right, so I got to do some measurements. I'll say it's roughly 100 feet away right now.
The spell ends if you leave its area. It's literally the last sentence of the first paragraph.
Okay, you guys watch as a giant wall of snow, trees, boulders, dirt comes barreling over you guys, and you guys lose visibility of everything. Whoops, help if I did this. And it continues to kind of rumble over the top of this thing and keeps moving. Bavon, what are you doing?
I'm just going to brace myself and ride it out where I am.
Okay.
Well, it's a dome of force, so hopefully.
Yeah.
It is.
An immobile Doma Force.
Okay. 1 second, we'll do some shit behind the scenes.
But when it ends, it might just crush us. It's immense weight.
Yeah, it could be interesting. We may be here till spring thaw.
Yeah, I'm going to look over at the guide and be like, where were you on this one, dipshit?
Oh, years of experience. Not.
1 second, guys. I'm updating shit. Almost done. Okay. Continues to roll over top of you guys. It has not stopped moving. Guys, it's like a deafening boulder, snow, tree, shit just rolling over top of you guys. It's still moving. Okay, Dent, anything different? You guys just going, is anyone going to do anything or are you just going to ride it out?
I'm going to pray for Gandhi's soul out there in the wilderness, the sleds.
So hand waving it, he's with you guys. I'm not going to say he's outside there getting freaking
he's
murdered.
too big, Brian. He's too big. It's all right. He can be out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
hugging a tree.
So unless anybody else is going to do anything different while this thing's rolling over top of you, I'm just going to hand wave this and let the avalanche make its path through the valley.
While this is happening, I'm going to ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay, how long does that last? Or how long does it take to cast? 10 minutes?
10 minutes and it lasts an hour.
Okay.
Conjure up Becky for 1 hour.
All right. Anybody else do anything?
Nope.
I'll summon my mage hand. It's shaped like bees, by the way.
Okay.
Bees.
You got a mage hand?
Damn right I do. Made of bees.
All right. So before Dudley, before you finish your ritual, the sound stops, but you guys cannot see outside of the dome. You just have a translucent dome of air underneath a bunch of pitch black, and you can see bits of stone and trees and snow completely covered your dome.
Okay, I keep casting because my goal here is to have the unseen servant tunnel us out.
Now, if you said it's he can exit it, can he?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, one second. I gotta finish doing all the rolls for the axe beaks.
They did.
Yeah, it's gonna last for here. Okay.
We're gonna have some frozen drumsticks, boys.
Big ones.
You guys keep
Speak wings.
talking amongst yourselves as I continue to go through these for the next 3 rounds. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We gonna fight now.
You guys can probably put 2 and 2 together. Can you guys hear my granddaughters in the next room just totally going freaking nuts?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You must have a better mic than me.
Okay. All right. So avalanche finally stops. You're gonna wait for 10 more minutes for your unseen servant. Does this dome give you breathable air? It's snow. You're gonna get air through it. It's fine.
It
You're
does.
not gonna suffocate. All right. So your unseen servant's gonna try to start digging through the snow. Is what I'm hearing. Correct? Dudley?
Sorry, what was that?
You said your unseen servant's gonna start digging its way through the snow?
Yep, it's gonna start tunneling for us, basically.
Okay. Anybody else gonna be doing this?
Yeah, my mage hand's going to help.
My mage hand. And my mage hand.
I imagine
No,
that mage hand's
so-
doing a lot of work.
So since spells can't pass through the dome, I'm gonna like dig out with my fists.
You're gonna start digging as well. Okay, let me find the dig rules here.
You learned how to pretty successful.
I got a miner's pick if that helps. Yeah, surely ice is not as hard as stone.
Well, it doesn't tell me how long it takes to dig through it. Or did I miss it? Nope, somebody making shit up. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Give me, whoever's doing the digging, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Gosh, that's interesting. How do I do a strength check for an unseen servant? Let me double check.
Well, it probably has stats, doesn't it? It should have stats.
That
You
won't
made it-
be me. I
Need
can't
me to give
leave.
you
It has
access
a
to it?
A strength of 2.
Okay. It's not gonna be able to dig very far. But
It's only
dent.
-4. Give it a shot, man.
All right, let's go
Get a
with the
solid
-4.
16.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, see, 13.
So minus, what is it? Is it
Minus
strength
4.
2? -4, so a 13. Okay. All right.
Actually, it might
No,
even
it's
be
not
-5. Yeah, so still 12.
Is it -5?
Yeah, because it's
-1 for 8, -2 for 6, -3 for 4,
it's 5 for every 2
-4
levels.
for 2. No, it's -4. You're good.
No, 10, 0,
Yeah.
8. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Both of you guys are digging, I'll say, for 15 minutes. Dent is made a little bit farther than the unseen servant, but you're still not found any surface or your way
Putting
through.
back your chain.
Sorry, as they're doing that. Oh, I don't have that skill. Okay, never mind.
Can I use this
Oh,
to
didn't
create
mean
a
to.
magical tool that will dig on its own for an hour uninterrupted
Oh, that is freaking awesome.
and
I can't
dig us a
believe that
tunnel?
you actually like find uses for the artificer shit that I just go blank on. You are good at that, Gary.
Let me read this.
That'll be more effective than my metal spell.
Well, Brian, you missed it. Like we were like stranded off a ship on an icy
Oh.
sea, and he like did like a creation spell to like grant us
The
wheels
wood from
and
the deck to
some
build us a
type of
floating
Yes.
ramp.
He did like this vehicle. He made a vehicle out of the wood from the broken ship, and then tore us across the ice with it. I mean, it was badass, dude. Like Gary pulls some, yeah, good
So
stuff, man.
if I'm reading this right, it takes you an hour to create it, though. Not like you create it instantly
Oh.
and then it works for an hour. It says this creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work. I'm reading that as it takes you an hour to
Yep.
basically make it.
No, so
Oh.
you clicked the wrong one. You clicked the little magic tool one that you not the right tool for the job, but the other one. I don't know what it's
Whose
called.
character is this?
The all-purpose tool.
No,
Nope.
not the
No.
all-purpose tool. Nope, the one that you can do like 5 times per day or 3 times per day. Your proficiency bonus per day. Magical device or something like that.
I don't think
You-
that's an alchemist one.
No, I don't have
It
it.
really is. It's an artificer skill. It's a bare bones artifice.
I
Every
mean, I've
artificer
magical tinkering where I can imbue
what I
something with
think.
magic.
Yeah, there you go. So I thought you were going to imbue a shovel with magic to do some shit. That was what I thought you were doing.
Okay, we can't just make up shit at this point. But
No, I took the right tool for the job as not. It took me an hour uninterrupted to do it. I thought this creation needs to be able to work for an hour, so I read it wrong.
But this is not a problem. So start with your hour and start trying to fashion a shovel that will help do it. This is going to take us longer than an hour to get through this anyway.
Yep.
So there we go. So that's what I'm doing.
So with the creation of this tool by Bavon, I'll cut this down by 1 hour. You guys make it out in 2 hours later. So it was 2 a.m. when this started, so it's now 4 a.m. Let me double check my blizzard schedule. 4 a.m. You guys break through the top, and you can see it's clear, no longer snowing. It is still pitch black, but it's no longer snowing.
Any sign of the axe beaks?
Your perception is still black. Nothing within your 60-foot dark vision. And the entire valley is just a mess. You can't see any more trees. You can see like splinters of logs and trees have been bowled over and snapped in half. Just piles and piles of snow and rock and dirt and boulder through the entire valley.
Is there a special whistle or call for the axe beaks?
Yeah.
Somebody have booming voice. Here, axe beak. Here, axe beak.
You can certainly try. I mean, I'm not gonna make you do insight. Looking at the total carnage is in this valley, and just from what you guys saw of the avalanche coming down here, there is very little chance that those axe beaks survived this.
Yeah. Okay, kids. I guess we're on foot.
Okay.
Oh, the time to go, huh?
Brian, if we all had our long rest,
Your long rest got interrupted, did it not?
that's what I'm saying.
Brian, do we all have a level of exhaustion?
If you don't take a rest now, you will. If you keep going forward.
Didn't we get at least what was it, a 4 or 6 hour short rest?
I said 4 a.m., right?
2 a.m.
I mean, we did have a good bunch of time where we had a short rest at least.
Oh, yeah, 2 a.m. is when the avalanche started. Correct.
Okay. So how long was that?
Well, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., that's 4 hours.
Okay.
I'm
So
feeling
Lance-
tired. Does anybody else need to sleep another 4 hours? Wake me
think
up
we
for
should.
breakfast.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Brian, can we
No.
get away with another 4 hours, or do we need to start this whole process
Yeah.
again?
Can anyone become an elf next time?
You can definitely try to get another 4 hours in.
Yep. And I
Will
can
that-
definitely
what
cast
I'm
another
asking
ritual
is,
here.
Will that give us another? Will that give us
Long
enough for a
rest.
long rest?
Yeah, if you finish another 4 hours, that'll
Okay.
give you enough for a long rest.
All right.
Okay? And Gwen May tells you that, it's clear right now. She's going to try to determine based on the wind and what she saw before to guesstimate how long this clear is going to last. Check my blizzard schedule.
We did start out with a good party. It had an elf. It had a cleric.
What time that? I said it's 4 a.m. at this point, right? Yeah, because it was 2 a.m. when it started, 2 hours to get out, so it's 4 a.m. And she tells you that we've got maybe another 4 or 5 hours before she thinks another blizzard's coming in. She can feel it in her bones.
Well, it's not like the mountain can come down on us again, guys.
Yeah. And we're inside the hut again.
Irish whiskey.
And so let's just take it. And we honestly, we don't have to worry about the axe beaks now. We don't even have to post a watch.
Rumpelminst. Oh.
All right, so you guys are going to take your next long rest here.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll take you to 8 a.m. on this day.
We're just doing 4 more hours, right, Brian?
Right, and it was 4 a.m. by the time you guys got out from the avalanche. So I'm saying, so end of your 4 hours, it'll be a 8 a.m. So I need one person, roll me a d20.
Shorty.
You can do it.
Oh, nice.
Let me double check my table.
Now, Brian,
high numbers are
roll a
worse for
d20
random
or
monsters.
roll a perception check.
You said d20. This is to see if we get an encounter.
I know, but I rolled a perception check to encounter an avalanche. Right?
That avalanche was set to happen at a certain time.
Oh, gotcha.
It had nothing to do with your perception roll. I just did it to make you guys paranoid.
Oh, thank you. I like feeling important.
Okay. All right. So, was anybody keeping watch during this 4 hours?
Not me.
I think it was my turn.
Okay. Shorty, give me a perception roll. It's clear right now, so you can do a normal. Well, it's still dark, so it's still a disadvantage.
It was Shorty and then Gandhi. Shorty 2 hours, Gandhi 2 hours.
Okay. Within the hut, on top of where you just buried yourself out, Shorty, you can see occasionally some kind of a large humanoid creature kind of walking just along the edge of your 60-foot dark vision, or whatever your distance of your dark vision is. A large creature. Give me a nature check to see if you can recognize what it is or what it could be. All you know is it's large. It's bigger than a humanoid.
Okay, and it's not coming towards us. It's just staying on the outside of the range.
Correct. And you're not
So
sure if it's more than one or just one.
All right, I'm going to keep an eye on it. Keep watching it.
Okay, that'll be the end of your watch for 2 hours. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Who's taking the next watch? Guess it's up to Shorty now. Who do you want to pick, Shorty?
Dan said Gandhi, but I didn't think Gandhi was actually with us. Yeah.
And so just so that I've got the timing right, it was on Dent's watch that things got interrupted.
Yeah.
So
at 2 a.m.
Who can I wake up, DM, that is still going to be able to get their long rest?
Nobody here is an elf, right? Or is Dudley? Dudley's half elf, so he has the trance thing, doesn't he?
No, I'm not half elf.
Not Dudley. Stefan.
No,
I am. I didn't think half elf had it.
Yeah, half elf does get trance, I think.
Does not.
Yeah.
They don't?
Right? No.
I'm looking it up since there's question.
I think trance is a very specific elf thing, and I'll tell you what, it is. I always end up being the elf if there's not an elf in the party, just for that. I didn't know, like Sophie, for example, had a teddy bear that she could use, which is why I was
like
an elf.
a dummy.
Oh, you should have known that because Gary gave it to her.
Yeah,
well, I know, but I forgot it. Remember when I was Ned Flanders, I kind of botched that shit up a bit.
That happened long after that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Has anyone found it yet? I'm still scrolling through my player's handbook.
I'm sure it doesn't, Brian. I'm 99% sure
I don't see it.
Have trance.
Yeah, I don't see it at all in half elf.
Okay.
It's a straight up elf trait. Like they just.
Yep, you're right. So
and I think they're like the only class that is like that. I don't think there's any other race that's like that. I don't think there's any other race in the game that.
So to be fair, just so I'm not putting Shorty to pick someone that's going to have exhaustion, let's just do a roll off.
I'll stay up. I'll take the exhaustion.
Gwen may.
Well, why don't we just stay for 2 more hours?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Stay till
Yeah.
10.
You can do that as well. But again, Gwen May told you that it was probably the blizzard was going to be coming in by that time.
Okay.
What?
So we can wait.
So much
it
for
really
her
doesn't
being
matter.
able to control oral. Like, she can go F herself, man. Like, we didn't ever got buried in a blizzard before she was with us. Just saying.
One of us is going to take exhaustion. I'll take exhaustion.
No.
No,
we're
we
not.
can-
We're staying
Yeah.
2 more hours. So what you do is you wake up Dent, and then he'll wake up somebody else, and everybody gets 8 hours of sleep.
Well,
Yeah. And we continue going every 2 hours until we're ready to leave. When it's
Well, I mean,
We're
for
going to be
example,
leaving
after
a
you do it,
blizzard,
Shorty,
so
then Dudley or Gwen May should be have already received 8 hours.
No, not yet. Shorty's right. If he's going to go after 2 hours, they're going to have to do this 2 more times for everyone to get their 8 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna go to 10. We're gonna go 10
well,
hours.
guys, I don't mind doing the next rest because I can always hide out in my lamp theoretically, and you guys just carry me wherever we're going, and I can just chill out for 2 hours.
Well, that's
Right.
true.
but we don't have to worry about it because we're just going to stay there another 2 hours.
Yeah, but then
Don't
we're
know
going to
about
be
you,
in the
man.
middle of a. Then we're going to be in the
Oh,
middle of
I
a
see.
traveling in the middle of a blizzard.
I see. Okay.
Plus-
So I'm
I'll wait. I'll wake up. I'll wake up Dudley
Okay.
Lamp
and
it
tell
is?
Dudley. Dudley, it's your turn.
Dudley, it's your turn. I will carry your bottle, though, when you need me to.
okay. Just don't drop it, and I will do
Dudley?
my watch.
There's something really big wandering around out there just on the edge. Keep an eye on it, but it doesn't come any closer.
Okay.
It's humanoid. I don't know what it is.
Can I see it, Brian?
I didn't roll very high on my nature check. I only got an 11.
Brian, given that I have 120 feet of being able to see, can I see this thing?
Well, you can do a perception roll during your watch. I mean, it's not there anymore. I mean, Shorty saw it and then it went away. You didn't wake anybody.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it went away. Okay.
Roll one more time. You have disadvantage on perception rolls. 'Cause
What for?
It is still dark.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
it's
I
dim-
don't.
because it's dim light.
Doesn't matter to me because I have true sight.
You have true sight?
Or I have devil sight. Sorry, so I can see normally in
Oh, yeah,
in
that's right.
darkness, both magical and non-magical, up to 120 feet.
Oh, shit. Look at
Yeah,
you.
the inside voice says, "Suck that, DM."
Okay. All right. So this will happen during your watch. That's fine. So just Dudley, right?
Yep.
Okay. So during your watch, you definitely see the creatures, plural, crouched down, probably about 60 feet away, maybe 70 feet. Occasionally one will get up and kind of look into your dome and then kind of crawl back
Right.
under the snow. Now you can make me a nature check.
So there's more than one of them.
Correct. I see with that
And they're
perception roll, you can say there's probably 3 or 4 of them.
Okay, and they come out of the snow and then disappear.
Yep.
Back into the snow. Okay.
Correct. Covered
Fuck.
in fur.
Wait.
Waiting.
Can I burn a card to get advantage on that nature check?
You certainly can.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a card. There we go.
Okay. You're pretty sure these are Yeti.
They're Yetis. Okay. Would I know anything about Yetis?
I mean, you're from this area. You're gonna know they are, known to be in Icewind Dale, and that they are pretty freaking deadly to the
Okay.
average person.
Okay. So yeah, so I mean, I'm willing to let everybody rest, but I'm gonna tell them, or whoever wakes me up, that there's 3 to 4 Yetis watching us right now.
So you're waking everybody up to tell them that?
No, I'm gonna wait until the end of my watch, but I'm gonna keep my eye on them. See what they're doing.
Okay.
Because they can't see me.
Correct. Well, you think they can't see you.
No, they can't see him.
Are you invisible?
Inside the hut he is.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot
The
about
hut, they can't see the hut either, technically.
that. Okay. All right. So give me one more perception roll.
So why are they staying out on the outside of our vision?
You
They
hear
eat axe
Bavon
beaks.
snoring.
Yeah, they gotta eat axe beaks, dude.
Dudley, you watch them for the next hour or so. You see occasionally they kind of pop their head up, and you can see their smattering of blood around their mouths. They're definitely eating on something.
Okay. Um.
And your watch will be over at 8 a.m. If I'm doing my math right.
Yeah. And sorry, how far away are they?
About 60, 65 feet.
Oh. Okay. I'm okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just observe them, note down that they're probably eating our axe beak, and hope that once that's gone they'll leave.
Okay.
And then when it's my turn to rest, I'll pass that to the team.
To the team or to whoever you're waking up?
To whoever I'm waking
No,
up.
I thought that we weren't gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Do
Dudley was
that.
going to take the last rest inside his lamp. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
wait. Oof.
I mean, we can change that if there's a Yeti out there. Then
Yeah, if it's safer to.
then we'll stay in the hut while you rest. And if we see the Yeti leave, then we can go.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I'm tempted to just attack them, but I'll let it go.
Okay.
Dudley did not have an attachment to Daisy, the axe beak.
Okay. All right. So you wake up the rest of the group, fill them in on what you saw.
Mhm.
What are the rest of you guys doing? You're going to kind of wait, like you said, you're going to wait out to see if they leave?
Yeah.
We play cards.
All right. So now it's about 10 a.m. Let me double check my Blizzard schedule. Yeah, blizzards come back in. Another blizzard coming in. And Gwen May has no idea how long this one's going to last. If someone else wants to make a nature check, they can. One person with disadvantage or two people can do it. Your choice.
I can do it. I rolled shitty, but I'm +5 on it. So, anybody else better?
No.
That should be an advantage.
Not a perception, a
Yeah.
nature check.
Connie's
He didn't
gonna
roll
give
it
him
yet.
guidance, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Gary, do you have guidance on your artificer? Yay.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
We had long discussions about it.
Okay.
but I do have. I could throw him some bardic inspiration.
All right. Give me a nature check then, Bavon. And
At
add your
advantage.
bardic inspiration.
Okay.
If he wants to use it.
Okay. 21. Your choice. You have to decide if you're using a bardic inspiration after you rolled, right? You don't have to do it before.
You don't
Correct.
have to.
Okay. So you can save it or you can use it. It's up to you. You tell me.
I'll save it.
Dude, I don't have his roll in here either.
You don't see his roll? You rolled
I'm
11
not
and a
seeing
21.
I only see the bardic inspiration is the last thing I see. And then my ...
That's your fault.
Yep. That's all on you, buddy.
That's
Is
on
it?
your computer. I can see it.
Okay.
I could see it.
Oh, now it came up. All right.
Lagging.
Lagging. I'll get the
Okay.
flagging for the lagging.
And I said it was 10 a.m. You don't see an end to this blizzard. Bavon.
Okay. And I tell the party, it doesn't appear to be an end anytime soon, guys. Do we stay in the hut until its time runs out and then venture into the abyss together?
What's our guide say? We paid her a magic item and like 100 gold or something.
She'll tell you, well, we've got Yeti out there. There's a blizzard going. It's going to be tough going. We still got our snowshoes, but we've got a long haul ahead of us, folks.
If you don't mind me saying, you got a bit too much eyeshadow.
It helps with the snow blindness.
Aye, maybe I should do that too.
So what do you guys want to do?
I don't know, guys. How much? What do we have? 4 hours left in the hut of the protection of the hut. See if the storm blows over by then.
I think at the last two. Well, we've got 8 hours with it, so.
And we've only done 4 hours of watch time, so we've got 4 hours left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stick it out for the 4 and
and see if the storm blows over. We don't know when it's going to end. That doesn't mean it's the never-ending storm.
That's right.
Right.
So we'll just chill, play some.
At some point, Brian's tired of us sitting around doing sweet dick all in the hut. He's going to make the storm go away
in a completely safe environment.
I pre-rolled for all the blizzard shit, so I got it out here for several days. Right, you guys gonna wait 4 more hours for your hut to disappear and see how the blizzard's going?
I'm thinking if we sacrifice someone like the towns do, maybe.
Gandhi?
Well, we don't need that woman.
Yeah, obviously she has proven herself pretty damn fucking worthless.
Oh, I was thinking you were going to throw Gandhi at them.
I'll do that too. I thought he got swept away in the avalanche last night.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's with you guys in spirit.
He's with the axe beaks in death.
All right, guys, what are you doing? Just need an answer. You gonna wait it out? Yeah. You gonna move? What are you gonna do?
I say move, and then get ready to cast it as an actual spell, not as a ritual. If we need to throw it down, like quick,
and escape some shit.
You want to fight Yeti, who can probably see through the storm during a storm.
Okay, we can do this.
All right.
No, I meant if we want to, but that is a 3rd level spell.
So what's your decision, guys?
I'm for waiting out the length of the hut. Hopefully the storm blows over and gives us a better chance.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If the storm lightens up at some point, even 2 hours in, then we drop the hut and start moving.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Waiting, 1 for going. Rob, Kevin?
Oh, I'm for staying. There's no point. There's no point in walking in the storm with Yeti out there who are going to get a surprise attack on each one of us
for no reason.
So, are the Yetis still out there?
Well, I'm trying to decide what you guys are doing. If you're going to stay, I'll let you do a perception roll again.
Well, the Yeti will not have a problem with there being a storm.
Well, because here's the thing. I can cast a Hunger of Hadar on them, which essentially creates a dome of darkness around them. And they have they can't see out of it, and they have difficult terrain.
On the ones that we know where they are.
And how does that help us?
Well, they can't see us leave, and they maybe they'll run away.
Just make sure you don't cast it when you're inside the hut.
Right.
But that's only on the ones that we know where they're at.
So if you're sharing this with the group,
we don't know where they're at. It's storm out. You can't see Sweet Dick All anymore.
With 3 people saying stay, I say we stay.
And Gwynway will agree with that assessment that we need to wait this out because us trying to outrun Yeti in snowshoes is not going to happen.
Okay.
Unless you guys are just wanting to fight. It's up to you. So,
hoping the storm passes. So
okay, I'm hearing everybody say we're going to wait.
We're waiting.
Yes. Okay. Who's doing a perception roll? It's in a blizzard now, so even with your magic sight, Dudley can't see through a blizzard unless I'm remembering the details incorrectly.
You're correct.
Okay, so whoever's giving me a perception roll, give me a disadvantage. I guess technically they are beyond 60 feet, so Dudley is the only one that could see them. So that kind of narrows it
Now,
down,
if they
doesn't
had
it?
that, now if they had that perception at advantage, shouldn't it just be regular?
Why would he have perception at advantage?
Yeah, I thought because he was the one person doing the roll.
No, he's the only. If someone's helping you, you get it. I get
Mhm.
advantage, but he's the only one that can see beyond 60 feet. All right, so give me a perception roll if you want, Dudley. Disadvantage.
Sure. Disadvantage, okay.
Because of the blizzard.
Yeah.
You don't see any signs of them.
Hmm.
That's after the first 2 hours.
Jeez, it's snowy. It's kind of like, well, it's kind of like when you're in a smoky room and there's just a ton of smoke.
You guys can continue to wait.
Continue to wait.
Okay. You can make me another perception roll at disadvantage if you want, Dudley. It's still blowing snow for the next 2 hours for this perception roll. Dudley?
Sorry, perception roll?
Yes, disadvantage. This is for the second 2 hours. You still don't see shit. And the blizzard is still blowing. And right now, so it's been 4 hours. That was at 10 a.m., so it's now 2 p.m., and it's now dark again. Blizzard is still going.
My hut
And
is
the hut is gone.
is going to run out at the end of 2 hours, so we need to figure out what we want to do then too.
I thought it was going to be running out at the end of these two hours I just had Dudley do.
Yeah, it's
That's
done.
exactly right. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying we during that last 2 hours we need to figure out
Okay.
what we're going to do. Whether you want me to cast it again as a regular spell, or if we want to, try to make a move, or what do you guys want to do?
I'd say cast it as a regular spell.
Or you could cast it as a ritual while we stand outside for 10 minutes and just
You don't even
have
have
a look.
to be outside for 10 minutes. You can cast it 10 minutes before it starts.
Oh yeah, you're not concentrating on it. You cast.
yeah.
You start casting 10 minutes before it, and it might
There you go.
overlap. It
Yep.
might not overlap by a minute.
There you go.
Okay. All right, so there's going to be a brief moment of where you don't have a hut, but that's fine. Okay, you cast it again. So at 2 p.m., you guys have a new hut over yourself. Blizzard is still blowing.
Blizzards are
Hey.
still blowing.
Gwen May will take a look again. Ooh, she rolled better that time. What I say it was 4 p.m. Yeah, she can't discern how much longer this blizzard's going. It's hard to tell.
Aye.
And she rolled with advantage. What do you guys want to do? Time's a ticking.
Time's a ticking. What time is ticking?
This like the sands of time.
Yeah. So time isn't really ticking. It's just going past.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna wait in the hut.
Chilling. We're playing flowers around the petal, or petals around the flower, or
Okay.
Petals
whatever
around
the
the
dice game is. The petals around the rose.
No.
That's what we're playing.
Okay. So it's
So
your intention
yeah.
to keep this hut going until the blizzard blows over?
Well, I'm about to ask is at what point does this become an unnatural blizzard that may last forever?
Forever?
Well, I mean,
Blizzards like
Yeah.
this is a daily occurrence in Icewind Dale.
okay. So this is not unnatural or, not
Well,
a part of that.
It's part of Arl's, whatever you call it, the Rime of the Frost Maiden. These constant blizzards back and forth, blotting out the
Okay.
sun.
But nothing unusual.
This has been the norm for about the past 3 years.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll be ready to go then. Or, I mean, we can still wait.
Yeah, we hang till the blizzard passes.
Okay. And
It'll
this,
be any minute.
how long does this hut last? 8 hours?
8 hours.
And I said it was 2 p.m. Correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Look at my blizzard schedule. You're approaching the end of your tiny hut. Blizzard's still blowing.
Start casting it again. 10 minutes are up.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was at 10 p.m. So that'll last until 6 a.m. Assuming everyone's going to get a long rest. I'm not going to make you do the whole watch thing again. I say by 8 a.m. Your long rest is, you got another long rest in, so get your spell slots back. And Gwen May tells you that the blizzard should break in about an hour, she thinks.
Nice.
Okay, so by 9 a.m., you guys can head back out again by foot. And then she's going to look again, see how long this is going to last. Ooh, she rolled good again. She thinks you got probably about 6 hours of clear weather. Okay, and you guys had 8. Shit, how many more miles do you have to go? Let me go to the big map. Big map. If I do a shift click to where I think I said you guys were. Did I say you're right about here? Is that where I said?
Can't see you.
I said right about in here. Is that where I said?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I've been over in that area before.
So if you got 6 hours of clear per Gwen May, that's what, 2.1 and what I say? So call it 4.5 miles. And if you're on snowshoes, do I still have travel times up here somewhere? I gotta do a search for it. I'm wanting to say it was like quarter of a mile an hour when you're on snowshoes in the mountains. So if you got to go 4.5 miles, that's going to be, holy shit, that's a lot of hours. That's like 24
17
hours.
Yeah.
Wow. Just to go through that valley?
Yep.
It is what it is. What is there to think about?
Just go. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right. Do you guys want an encounter? Let me just skip right to where you get to your final location. You guys tell me.
No, we'll do whatever it.
Yeah, let's have one.
Do what the dice tell us we're doing.
Kill some shit.
Okay. Then it's who rolled last time for a random encounter?
I did.
Okay. So Stefan, you roll a d20. Stefan.
I said, all right. Sorry.
Go ahead and roll it.
Ah.
16.
Oh, look, that's what I rolled, which means we're going to get another encounter.
No, I'm not going to do two of the same thing. I'll pick one that's next to it. Just got to find my notes.
Still means we're going to get another encounter.
Yeah, it does.
400 Yetis.
Let's do... Oh, this is clear weather, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that. All right, let's switch back to another map. You guys can get ready for an encounter. So this is not one big session of watching you guys getting buried and wait shit out. I think we picked this map last time, did we not?
We're supposed to be like an icy, shitty place, right?
That's what I think. That's what this is supposed to make you guys feel like. It's like a long, drawn out, freaking. You hate it. Why we live here? Blah blah blah. All right, so do a shift click. This is where we left off. And let's do it like this. Give me a marching order. I'm just imagining Gwen May will be out in front, so she'll place herself right about here.
She dies, I'm taking my 25 gold back.
So
and the goggles.
Yeah, right.
at this point, we're kind of going in a path like this.
Whatever she's got.
Okay. Are you moving our token, or are we moving our token?
I'm not moving your token. I'm just giving you the path of what direction we're kind of going. Oh shit! I hope I'm on the right layer, right? Do you guys see the arrow I'm putting out there?
Yep,
No,
it's
yeah.
not.
To the
Oh, there we
east,
go.
right?
Is that so? Gwen May's in front.
Correct.
Okay.
So however you guys want to be yourself. Is that how you want to be?
Hold on,
However we want to be ourselves.
Okay. So let's just go into this. It's I'll put turn order. Let's roll initiative, and I'll describe what you see coming.
Damn. Oh, I thought I had the 8.
Okay, first thing you guys notice. Oh, what time of the day I said it was? Is this daylight or not?
Well, we left at 9 o'clock, so.
Okay, so it's 10 to 2 p.m. So let me just roll for it. How far you get? And so 7 hours from 9 a.m. How far is that? So that'd be
4 o'clock.
1600, 4
Okay.
o'clock.
All right, so it's dark. It's dark at this point. So if you guys can see these things within 60 feet of where you are, you see them up in the, actually they're up in the air, so it's even farther than that. Let me do a quick measurement. Okay, you don't, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, they're going to fly over you. You see about 60 feet in the air, just on the edge of your dark vision, a couple flying, looks like horse kind of things with wings, but like faces like an eagle. You guys can give me a nature check to see if you recognize them, or if you see the names on the on the screen, which I probably didn't hide, did I?
I don't see.
Everybody's not in the initiative order yet.
Nope. Who hasn't rolled initiative yet? I got to roll for Gwen May.
I'm rolling right now. Ooh, got a good one. Oh, you must have whispered it, Rob.
Oh, I believe it's an acolyte of Oral.
Oh, really, an acolyte?
Do. Everybody in?
Yeah. So it says
Okay.
party up there, but I don't.
No, it's just I use that for like a marker when we're in a big map or something like that. All right,
Okay.
if everybody's in, I'm gonna sort this. So Shorty, at the edge of your vision, you can see something flying about 60 feet above you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot it with my laser rifle.
I imagine you were. I was waiting for that laser rifle to break out here somewhere.
Have they seen us, Brian?
You're not sure.
Well, I would know if I got to shoot with advantage or not. Because if they can't see me, then I get advantage.
Then no, don't roll with advantage.
So they have seen us. Okay. All right. So I'm going to shoot at the one that's in the front.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this.
Nice.
And then I'm going to, that is also going to get followed by bees. Bees!
Holy shit. Okay, it's 14 points of damage. You get shrill with pain as it circles back around the other way.
And I'm going to shoot it again, second shot.
Son of a bitch. So much for that freaking encounter.
Yeah, suck that.
Son of a bitch. Ah! Crash.
Oh, really?
He just pumped 32 freaking points in this poor little flying
It
thing.
was more like 34, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, enough. Okay. Anything else out of Shorty?
Nope.
Okay, then. Dudley?
There's another one coming?
There's still another one flying up there around the edge of your vision.
Okay. I'll make some shots at it. I'll take 2 Eldritch blasts at it. Because we're level 5 now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. First one. Oh.
Okay, what am I looking at? The 26 plus 1, I guess, was your attack.
Oh yeah, that's the rod of your pact keeper. Nice.
Yep. And then 3 fire, 3 force, and then one of those I also deal because I didn't toggle it. I apologize.
Yeah, second one hits as well.
Sorry, the second one doesn't do fire damage. So,
Okay, so just the 4
disregard
force.
that. It should be more because I have agonizing blast, which is my charisma modifier. So those should each have 4 extra force damage.
You gotta add it to your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. I'm just doing that now. Sorry, Brian.
So neither one of them should do fire, or just the first one does fire as well?
The first one does fire, and then each of them should do an
Four.
additional 4.
So it's 12, 13, 14, 15 for the first one, and then 8 for the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
15
It's still
minutes.
flying, but it took quite a bit of hits.
Let me have another turn.
Anything else, Dudley?
No.
Okay.
And sorry, I'm just going to make an attack just to make sure my changes to my Eldritch Blast worked out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
All right.
Great. All good.
If it's flying, I'm gonna pull out my laser pistol and try to shoot it.
Okay.
Is there one on the ground?
This
Can't
one
see any.
fell to the ground and died.
Don't shoot it, Rand.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that's in the air.
The one that's alive.
No, shoot
Yes.
the dead one. I like that.
No, I'm gonna try to shoot the live one.
It's a pretty difficult encounter. Hey, who's in front of you?
No one. Luckily, we're all lined up in a line.
And you passed the laser pistol thing, right?
I did.
Okay. Dudley,
No!
Dudley, give me a dexterity save.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
DC 12.
A dex save. Here we go. Oof.
Okay, there you go. It misses you. Barely. And the second one does hit the flying dude. Takes all of that. It's still flying. Barely. Anything else, Dent?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Stefan.
Well, I think he's going to save his rifle for a better time and just go with the Eldritch Blasted out of the air.
Son of a
And
bitch,
I
guys.
could just do that once.
Okay, he gets hit, but he's still flying. Man, you guys are nothing like Shorty.
But it's like Shorty.
Anything else out of Stefan?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Gwynma, I got to pull her character sheet for like the second time ever. What the hell can she do? She carries a club, and she can. Does this have a range? It does. So she's going to hurl a little bit of flame at it. A deck save for my lovely flying dude that's about to die.
Big Bad 2 damage.
Well, it's changed this, though it's public. There's one I haven't used yet. Do not whisper rolls. Whisper toggle.
That before you actually did it? I'm proud of you if you did.
No, I did it the first time to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it made the save. So, no damage. And that's her turn. Okay, Bavon!
Okay, I'm going to use my broom of flying so I can go 50 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then I'm going to firebolt it.
And before they get their chance to go, you guys kill them all.
Question, Gary.
Yes?
Why did you move closer to it on your...
I couldn't see him.
Oh, okay.
I've only got 60 feet, so I couldn't see him at all.
Okay, so they're all gone. But before Anything else happens?
Asses.
Thank God I had something else on this freaking map.
Oh no, the Yetis. Ah! Oh,
Ooh.
5, 10, 15. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, Gwen May. 3, 4, Dudley. 5, 6, Dent. Oh, son of a bitch. Get off of GM, Brian.
Ooh.
Okay,
Dent.
is going to get slammied by this giant-looking ice troll.
Oh my
Like
god.
an opportunity attack for Dudley.
Why would that be an opportunity attack?
Work.
Okay,
I don't know.
1 bite, 2 with its claws.
Ouch, that hits. Holy shit, man.
And then a
That
claw.
hit. What? Miss. Last one. All right, so 19 and 18, 37.
19 and 18. Yep, 37. And then if that second one hit, there's a DC con saving throw. Okay. All right, so it doesn't affect you. So it comes roaring out of the snow, snarls each one of you. See, like some of the, like it should have drool coming out of its mouth, but it's more like icicles hanging out of its mouth. Now it's Shorty's turn.
Brian, if you don't want me to kill the stuff that you're setting up against us and then have to get more stuff to try to kill us because the encounter went too fast, just don't.
Now, if you scroll up, you'll see that his initiative actually came out in chat in front of everybody, even though I had him on the GM layer.
Okay, so Shorty is going to move back. And Shorty is going... Oh, Shorty's going to go move back onto this side underneath the tree. And Shorty is going to shoot at the ice troll with the laser rifle since that's what he has out. Shorty has advantage because of pack tactics. So the first shot is actually going to be done at sharpshooter.
you.
And so here is the first shot. I'm assuming a 22 hits for 27.
27 points. Holy shit. Okay.
And then he's going to make another shot with advantage still, but not with sharpshooter. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Bees!
1 damage. That's pretty sucky. Is that right? Is it rolling right? Yes, it is. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to use the bees, but I'm not going to use the bees for damage. I'm going to use the bees to push it. And in case we're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. So I want the attack target must succeed on a strength saving throw against my DC, which is... I think I programmed this, but I might not have. Yeah, I did, which is a DC 14. Has to make a DC 14 strength save, or it gets pushed 15 feet in the direction of my choice.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn, that's really bad for him.
So
Yeah.
I would like it to move over here. 15 feet. There's 10. There we go.
What does that mean?
Shorty, just for my own purpose, where'd you start your turn at?
I will show
Just
you.
ping?
I'm just about to measure it.
Okay.
I started my turn right here. I went 25 feet. I still have another 10 feet. And I am going to now move to this spot here that's a little bit farther away. Actually, this spot here, which is a little bit farther away from it. And that was my first shot. Now I'm going to take my second shot. With the laser rifle, not at advantage anymore because I don't have pack tactics. And nothing but a shot. Oh, and I failed.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Lucky there's no one in front of you.
Nobody in my way. Would have been good damage, though.
Yeah, it would have been. All
yeah.
right, Dudley.
Dudley's going to take a step, 2 steps forward, and he's going to hold both of his hands up and point them out towards the troll and you guys watch as some flames go spreading out from my hands. And I'm gonna cast this, and that should be level 3.
So that's a whole lot of shit going on there. So what am I looking at? So it's a DC 16 dex save for 2 things of fire and 8 of fire. Should be 3 things on there.
Yeah, so 1 fire is for my Genie's Wrath, which is the 3, and then I cast the spell at level 3 because I'm a warlock. So any spell I cast now is at least there's a spell slot of level 3.
Yeah, it takes all that. So 14, 17 points, if I did the math right.
Yeah, of fire damage.
Okay. It seems to be really, really hurt by this. Like it's freaking out now. Like it didn't want to go near you or something. Anything else, Dudley?
Not for now.
Okay.
Oh, I yell, you can't just show up to a party like a mosquito. No one's going to ask you for a drink. Oh, and then I'm going to take a step back, kind of over here, back to behind Dent.
Okay. Okay, Dent.
Dent's going to throw his shitty laser pistol on the ground as a free action. And pull out his warhammer. And then he's gonna rage. Let's click the button. Oh, what? What? Let me read it.
+1 bonus to AC.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. All right, click the button. I already got that set as a global AC modifier when it clicks. So, all right, sweet. Dent is going to 1, 2, 3. I guess that's all he has to do, right?
Yep, everything melee range there.
Sweet. I'm gonna smash it with the warhammer. I'm not gonna use my. You know what? I will, just because this is kind of fun. I'm gonna smash it with my crusher attached to it as well.
You're gonna think about doing that.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll, Dent.
Okay.
Okay. As you get closer to it, you can feel like a chill all around this thing, like the air gets colder as you get closer to it.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, a 20 does hit. So that's 12 points. That's correct, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And it would do. It would move it 5 feet, knock back.
No save?
No save.
Damn.
It's just once per turn on any attack that I do. Just as long as it's only once per turn, they get knocked back 5 feet. As long as it's not more than one size larger than me.
Okay.
That's it. End of my turn.
Okay. Stefan.
I think I'm gonna go slap some bardic inspiration on Dent. Did that come up?
I don't see it.
I don't see it yet.
There we go. So I'm gonna slap some of that on Dent there as I run for some cover. And as I get over here, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of shots at that thing.
Okay. A 16. That's a glancing blow. Takes a little bit of damage. Not much.
And that should be 2 beams at 5th level. Do I need to...
I can't remember if it's 2 attacks. I think it is. Attack for each one of them.
Oh.
I'm just trying to read if it says it's 2 attacks, which I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, make a separate attack roll for each. Okay, second one misses.
Okay.
Okay. Anything
Yeah,
else?
no, I'm just gonna try to take as best cover I can behind this tree here.
Okay.
Be ready to head back this way if if he comes after me.
You have movement left?
No, I'm going to be ready to do that if need be.
Okay, Gwen May. Oh, that's me. She does not want to get close to that. So let me check some distance here. She would have noticed someone do a bark inspiration on Dent, correct? So she's gonna take a few steps back. Nope, she's not going near. Oh,
2 steps back.
I think this is a touch spell. No, 30 feet.
That's what she said.
You know what? Screw it. She's going to take a couple steps back, and she's going to cast Sacred Flame again at it. Dex save for the Ice Troll. They're so good at Dex. Woohoo! 3 more points. Bavon. What's it going to be?
That's you, Gary. Yeah. Fly that broom like a champ.
Bavon.
I have a question, Gary. Why did you fly closer to Dent to do that?
Well, it's a touch spell.
No.
He has a homunculus that can do it for him.
Right.
Oh.
As the homunculus's reaction.
Oh.
Well, he's already done it now, so lesson learned. Run up, touch you, run back. Is that your turn, Bavon? Gary, are you on mute?
Yeah, you're on mute.
Yeah. I'm on the ass and move back.
Ooh, there you go, Dent. How'd that feel?
A little tap on the ass.
A little violated?
No, not really violated. You know, I kind of like it. Reminds
you
me
would.
of Jim.
Glass.
Yeah,
assuming that
Scoutmaster
misses.
Kevin.
Damn, look at these horrible rolls now. There we go, there's one at least.
Perfect.
I'm assuming a 22 hits at least, right? Dent?
The 22 does hit. I got currently a 19 armor class.
Okay. All right, so take 17 points of damage and give me another con save.
So I would do 4 slashing and 9 cold, I think. So 13?
Yep.
Right?
Correct.
Damn, I am hurting, man. Con save. Ooh.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay? That's his turn. Shorty.
All right, Shorty's going to do a little bit more of the same. So he's got Pack Tactics once again. So he's got advantage. He is going to use Sharpshooter. And he is going to, he is going to shoot. Yeah.
So plus or minus 5. What's the...
That probably misses. 17 plus minus 5 means a 12.
Oh, okay.
So it's a miss.
All right. I'm like, is it my choice? Plus or minus? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, and so then he's going to take another shot, his second shot.
Well, yeah. That hits him just barely.
And so that does 24, and then he's going to do his favored foe damage. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong button. He's going to do his favored foe damage, which is 4, and he's going to do his gathered swarm damage, which is another 5. So
Okay, he
a total of
takes
33.
quite a hit. Didn't quite take him down like he did that Peritone your first shot, but he's hurting pretty bad.
And that is all I can do that turn.
Okay. Dudley.
Sent you a question, Rob, if you could take a look.
Yep.
I'm going to take a blast at him with my Eldritch Blast. Well, 2 blasts to be exact.
Need to
Boom.
step a little bit to your left so you don't have dent
Sure.
in the path, because otherwise I'll give him a little bit add to his AC.
Sure. I'll step over there.
Okay.
So that's the first one, and then the second one.
So again, this is all right. 14 force, 3 fire.
On the first one, and then just 9 force on the second.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta read.
Okay.
Nope, he had nothing to combat that. So your first shot actually catches him on fire in the head. He drops, smoldering into the snow. And we are
And
out
I
of
go,
combat.
Dent, you all right? You're looking a little, well, like shit nailed to a wall, as they say.
It felt better.
Stefan's gonna come up and search the body.
Search
Thanks for
him.
slicing the body instead of healing me.
I'm going to give Dent the 2d4 plus 5 healing potion that I made.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna drink it, Brian. Do we get to use a full action and get the full effect?
Yeah, if you're out of combat, you can take a full action.
2d4 plus 5.
All right, 13 more puts me back up to 22.
Plus, you
Oh,
also.
no.
we
Sorry.
also-
I thought you were asking about a potion. That doesn't
He
apply
is.
to.
He is.
is.
That's
He
not the
is.
healing word. He's talking about
No.
a potion.
I was gonna do the healing word as well.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Um,
I was about to say it, so I hadn't said it yet.
just level 1 done.
Yeah, if yeah.
Okay.
You need another one, huh?
You have 2d4 plus 5 if you take that potion too.
He already
I already
did.
Oh,
did.
did you?
Yeah,
I didn't
I had
roll.
a 6 of my hit points left.
Dent,
Holy shit.
Dent, take that too.
You'll find out that Dent has a lot of hit points.
I bet I have more.
Hit points?
Yep, because I have an amulet of health.
There you go. There's 11 more.
Oh, thank you.
A love fest for Dent.
Yeah, I'm getting close to full.
Yeah.
Holy shit, guys. There's some lore behind ice trolls that I never knew.
Dude, if the ranger, well, yeah, I guess you have D10.
Yeah.
You got an amulet of health. Yeah, it's possible you have more.
I got +4 on every one of my hit die.
I mean, I'm +3 in a D12 hit die.
So, Shorty, you said something about favored foe in this ice troll, right?
Probably about the same.
Yeah, I cast favored foe.
Okay. Is that just something you can do once you like study something, or is ice troll actually your favored?
No,
selected
that's
foe?
something that I can do when I study it. I look at it and I go, oh no, that's my foe. I learn about it to be able to do stuff to it.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Give me a. How do I want to do this?
For the picture, look at the magnifying glass. Kind of not great placement.
I need a nature
Oh, right on the wiener.
or a medicine check from you, Shorty, since this is your favored foe. Okay, I'm going to have Gwen May do the same thing. And I'll do it out in the open. What I said, nature or medicine, right? So let's do this one. Well, she sucks. All right, so I'm going to say you haven't killed one before, but through your travels, maybe back at Hostile, you learned some of this stuff, that some animals have body parts that do beneficial things. And you've heard stories about ice troll hearts.
Woo!
So let me see. You rolled a 15, so you're not going to know all this, but you know some of it. Wow. Holy shit. This is cool. I've never seen this before in any animals. Is anybody here proficient with alchemist supplies?
Yeah.
The alchemist,
Alchemist?
maybe?
Okay. So this works well. So I'll say, Shorty, you've read somewhere that the ice troll's heart has certain magical properties to it. One of them being if someone proficient with alchemist supplies can squeeze enough residual fluid out of the heart to mix with other alchemical ingredients, creating one potion of cold resistance is possible.
Okay.
Doesn't
That's
tell
what
me
we
what the
gotta do.
DC is to make it, so I guess I'll make that
2.
shit up.
It's 2.
A DC of 2?
Yep. And I have +3.
Let's see. I'll say you also know one other thing here for 15. So roll me a D4 to determine what else you know. Shorty. A 3. Okay. I just gotta be careful when I'm reading this that I don't say too much.
No, you should read it all out loud, and
Yeah.
then we'll just only pay attention to what
Yeah,
you
the
tell
rest
us
of that's
to pay
meta
attention
knowledge. You don't really know that part. A creature that eats the heart gains the ability to regenerate for the next 24 hours, regaining 5 hit points at the start of each of its turns. If the creature takes acid or fire damage, this trait doesn't function at the start of its next turn.
Dent. Eat the heart, Dent.
So it's one or the other. You can't get both. So it's either
Who
you
wants
get.
frost
I know.
resistance when they eat the heart?
Yeah.
I know.
I'll
Can
eat
you
Can
the
you
say
heart.
frost
keep it
resistance?
for a while, or?
Yeah, how long will it
Regeneration.
stay fresh?
Let me read. It's got other stuff in it. Let me read.
Oh, Brian, you're gonna like this. You ready? Oh, damn it! I really rolled really shitty. But if you
Yeah,
give
that
me
was-
2 chances,
Yeah, that was
because
excellent.
someone helps me, there you go.
I already learned this. I learned this already. Telling us stuff for fun. He's telling us because I learned it.
Yeah. But how long can we keep the heart fresh? Probably.
Well, I
For
know,
a
but I
while.
don't
It's
know if
cold.
Brian requires it to be cut out, or did you cut it
24
out?
hours. That's
It'll
what.
be
Stay
good
fresh
That's
for
what
24
Shorty.
hours?
That's what Shorty will know. Yeah. Once it's dead, once it's been killed, this has to be eaten within the next 24 hours.
Well, that could come in handy, right?
Yeah.
Eat it right before we attack.
But you
Or
still
right
have to
before we- right
harvest
before we get to
the heart.
fortress.
Yeah.
So what do we got to do to harvest it?
Well, that's what I was rolling to harvest, Brian. So I don't know if someone's helping me, but if they are, then I'm hoping I do good.
Who's proficient in medicine?
I am.
Dent.
Okay. Then yeah, if Shorty's going to help you based on what he knows, and you doing it, then yeah, I'll give it to you at advantage. So, okay, that's what your 20's for then, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to safely extract the heart, and it remains cold even after the troll's destruction. So for your records, it has an AC of 13 and 4 hit points. And it still like beats like once every like few minutes.
God, I wish I had watched Indiana Jones recently. What's the chant that guy does?
Malima, Malima.
It's Kalima.
Kalima. I was
Kalima.
close.
No, but he starts really getting into it. I can't hear it in my head.
Okay, you guys need me to copy any of this what I just shared with you into
Yes, please.
okay. Okay, here's the first generic thing, that the last thing I just shared with Dent.
Now that we've decided on a course of action, can you tell us what the other things we didn't learn were?
One second, let me finish copying this other stuff that you guys learned, or that you knew
My
from
guess
reading.
is that is one of the best.
Ice heart remains cold. Ooh, I like cold ice hearts.
That's
Like
another thing that
icy
Shorty
square.
knew. And then the thing about the making a resistance of cold potion. Okay, that's everything you guys were able to discern, figure out, know, whatever. The stuff you didn't know, Shorty, not to share this so you guys know, well, you guys might find it. Oh, fuck it. I'll share it anyway. It's cool. If buried in the ground under a foot or more of earth, the heart melts away and summons a blizzard, like that created in the control weather spell. It takes 10 minutes for the heart to melt and the blizzard to form. The blizzard lasts for 8 hours. Another one
Still
says,
think the regeneration is cooler than that one.
yeah, I decided to give you that one because the other ones were kind of eh. And this other one requires a hag. It says a hag or similar creature can perform a ritual that turns the heart into a magical talisman that acts like a patch of brown mold. See Dungeon Master's Guide. This effect lasts until the heart is destroyed.
Yeah, this one's the coolest.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, regeneration of 5 hit points at the start of each turn for 24 hours is pretty beast.
Yeah. So make sure you eat it on the 23rd hour unless we get into battle before that. Because it'll stay fresh for 24, right?
Yeah, so
Sweet.
I'm going to go ahead and make a DM decision here. To eat this is not going to be as simple as an action. You have to consume the whole thing. So I'm going to say that's like a minute. I think that's being generous to eat the entire troll heart.
Oh, you didn't know that Dent was involved in the heart eating contest.
Yeah, he's like the champion. He's like the
400
champion.
hot dogs or 3 hearts in 30 seconds.
This is the year that Dent beats the stomach.
That's right.
That's a Meatballs quote, by the way, for those of you that don't remember that movie.
Very Canadian.
Well, I had no idea about this Alstro shit till I went and looked at his bio. That's pretty cool.
That is.
So, aren't you feeling bad that you gave us an ice troll in the first place?
But no, the ice troll was always going to be there. The Peritons were just there to kind of, like vultures. They follow the ice troll around or in the same area where it is. And then whatever it leaves, they get the pickings, hopefully a heart. Because Peritons are known to take hearts as well. So they weren't going to attack unless you guys start looking weak or the troll will knock someone down. So that could have been pretty deadly. If the troll would knock you guys down, those Peritons would have jumped on that and ripped your heart out.
Oh, that would have sucked.
I'm not afraid of Peritons.
Yeah, only 33 hit points. You took one down with one shot, or 2 shots, technically. Okay. All right, so we've reached the 3.5 hour mark. So here's what I want to do. Unless there's something else you guys want. There's nothing on the ice troll, Stefan. It's an ice troll.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. You found a magical heart. I thought that was pretty cool.
He's not carrying a +1 short bow, though, is he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's carrying a Vorpal sword. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, sweet.
And it's stuck up his butt.
You mean like a Vorpal hand axe or something, right?
It's a Vorpal enema.
Rusty.
Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. For the next half hour, I'm not going to throw any more
Does that make him a
encounters
popsicle? Does that make him a popsicle?
at you.
Yes, it does.
If you want to. So help me remember, what time did we get to when you got it? Because that is important to this. Did I say how long it was before you got here? I think I did.
Yeah, you said it was 9 hours after. It was 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the afternoon when his
Yep.
encounter started? Okay,
Yep.
so that was 9 hours, and there was roughly, 12 hours to get to the destination on foot. So you got 3 more hours to go, which gets you there at 7 p.m. Unless you guys want to stop before you get there, as you get closer to it, you guys tell me.
Yeah, if we can do another long rest before we get there,
You won't get another long rest, not at 7 p.m.
No.
We could do a short rest and get back. I could get back my 1 mana point and my my other thing.
I'm only down 2 mana.
Yeah, well, you'll get back 1/8 of your mana points if we rest for an hour.
You guys tell me.
So, what do you guys want to do? Do we want to go in there and start fighting at 7 o'clock, or do we want to have a bit of a rest before we go in there and start fighting? What do we want to do?
Do the 1 hour rest, because if Dent burns some hit dice, that'll put him to 100%.
Oh, Dent won't really need it once he eats the heart.
Oh, that's right. So,
Oh, yeah.
forgot about that already.
But if you guys want an hour rest,
I don't need a
hop
rest.
in the
I'm
genie
good.
lamp and take a rest.
Yep. I'm good. I don't need a rest. So
The genie lamp do for other people, Kev?
Not yet, but I can take my. Well, I still technically need to get the rest of my long rest in. Or no, we
you
waited
gotta-
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we waited it out.
yeah.
Okay.
Plus, on this journey to get to this point, you could have popped into
Oh, I
your
did-
lamp and someone
I
could have
did
carried
burn
you.
up a rage and 2 laser pistols.
Well, if we got it, I wouldn't pop into my lamp because I can only use it once per long rest.
Ah.
so-
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you've already used it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so yes or no to a long rest or a short rest, guys? Just trying
I'm
to figure out
happy
what
to do a
time you get
short
there.
rest. I guess spell slot back.
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Okay. How long?
An hour.
Okay. So you get to the destination around 8 p.m.
I think evening is a better time to get to the destination if we're going to storm the castle
Okay.
than at the height of the day.
Hmm.
All right. So for those of you who get anything back after a short rest, go ahead and do that. And then I'll count a hand wave till we get to the entrance to the Sunblight Fortress. Let me know when you guys are done replenishing whatever you need to do for a short rest.
Oh, I'm done.
Done.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I'm probably, if I'm going to eat a heart in the next 24 hours, you said it only lasts 20.
You're going to eat a heart in the next 2 hours.
Yeah.
So is that what you're going to do, Dent? About an hour before you get to the destination, you're going to eat the heart?
Yep.
Okay, just keep track of that somewhere on your character sheet. You now have 23 hours left of this feat.
I have a ice troll heart, and I'll change the totals to like 23 hours,
Yep, I'm cool with that.
and we'll say 23 out of 24 hours.
It's up
or
to you, however you want to do it.
something.
If you just want to keep a running total running down, to keep changing it to what you have left, I'm cool with that.
Okay. You'll see it on my sheet, my thing. That way you can tell. So
Okay.
whenever we get where we're supposed to go.
Okay. All right. So you guys made it through that. So as you guys start getting closer, Gwen May tells you that you're getting that close, and she tells you that once you get to the fortress, that she is not going in. That she will find a safe place to wait beyond the vision of the Sunblight Fortress, and she'll wait for your return up to 24 hours.
Do I feel like this violates her contract?
Does it violate her contract? What do you mean? What contract? She said she would take you guys there and bring you back. But if you're not back in 24 hours, she's going to assume you're not coming. Now, if you want her to wait longer, you just say the word.
We'll be back in 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm?
I was
I
gonna
tell
say-
her to wait like 3 days.
3 days?
Come on. Yeah.
She's like, okay, 3 days and another 25 gold pieces. That's a long time to wait. We've already seen ice trolls and peritons and yetis and avalanche. I'm putting myself at risk here.
What do you guys think?
I'll cover the extra 25 only if we need it.
Okay. She goes,
And I
okay.
did a song of rest too to give everybody an additional 4 points if they need them.
Okay. How long does that last?
Those are hit points.
Oh, temporary hit points. Okay, I'm with you. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
So let's do
Yeah, I
this.
guess.
Actually, they just regained additional 4 hit
Is
points.
there someone else that you think would be better served with the heart, or do you think that Dent?
Oh no, it's you, Mr. Frontline, always taking
It's you,
damage and
Thuggy.
always taking my heals.
Okay.
Okay, so Dent is going to eat it about an hour before you get to the fortress.
Yeah.
The destination, whatever.
So we'll start the timer at 23 hours left.
Okay. I'm reading. Okay, player art handout. This is cool. So let's do this. Show to players. And I have text to read. Yay, that's always fun. Show to everyone.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of the gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high in the wall are rows of arrow slits, with lights burning behind them, and clanking sounds issuing from within. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock leads up along one side of the wall. So I guess that's what this little kind of ping. I can't ping on the picture, but over on the left side, I think is
See the
where.
arrows
See it there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
middle.
The steps leading up to it, you guys can tell from this vantage point, look like they're maybe 5 feet wide, and they climb somewhere around 150 feet up along the frost-covered shelf that adjoins the only entrance you see. Again, I can't ping on it, damn it, but it's over on the left side of that picture.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do before you start ascending?
Listen
And
to
how do you
that
go about that?
song one more time.
I'm sorry?
The Discord song I posted, where it starts off, it's like perfect for Icewind Dale traveling.
Does it jingle all the way?
I think we're just going to climb.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I got my climber's
I mean,
kit.
it's not like we can sneak up in here. We're going to have to cross our fingers and hope that. I mean, we can try to stealth.
I'm gonna pick up that shitty laser pistol. But can I give that to the artificer?
Who has 11 dexterity?
But he has to learn how to shoot it, remember?
Who might learn how to shoot it, like an intelligence-based shooting it, maybe?
Yeah, you got to spend a little time him learning that. And do you want to be firing this thing when you're right next to the fortress?
No, I should have done it last night. All right.
Okay.
Never mind.
Save it. Save it for somebody who can shoot. If I run out of stuff on mine, I'll take it off your hands.
Okay.
All right. So since this shelf is only about 5 feet wide, give me a marching order along this line right here.
Do we need to drop our dudes in, or? Oh, never mind. I just had to close out the window.
Sorry, let me draw it again. Whoever's in front, who's behind.
If Gwen May's not coming, then I assume
No,
she's
she is
back.
not. She's staying back now. Shorty, Dudley.
Yeah, I've got my token selected. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put myself. I don't know where Dudley's going, and I'm
Almost
ranged,
90.
so.
Dudley, you still contemplating, or?
Yeah. I assume Dent's going first, right?
Looks that way.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your marching order. Okay. All right, I got more text to read. As the characters begin their ascent, read. From high above comes a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down the mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice previously hidden under the snow and stand open more than 300 feet above you. And from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with a bright golden light as it lets out a terrible roar, hurls itself into the air, and glides away from the fortress, then turns and heads north towards Tin Towns.
How far above us? How far
sorry,
above
Brian.
us is it?
Huh? How far high is it?
Does it say specifically how far away it is from us?
The top of the tower was like about 300 feet above you. So at least that, and then it went up.
Okay.
Also, question: Did the roar mean anything, or was it just like a sound?
No, we saw a dragon, dude.
No. But did the roar mean anything? I speak Draconic.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything. It's more like just a primal roar, growl.
Okay.
No.
Sometimes the roar is just a roar, Kev.
Well, you never know. Maybe he was like, "Okay, guys, going on a coffee run. I'll get your Starbucks."
I need to poop.
Yeah, basically. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want dragon shitting in my fort. Of course, I'd send it to 10 towns.
Everyone can give me a perception roll or a Arcana roll to glean something more.
Deception or
No,
Arcana?
perception or Arcana.
Oh. I was like, that's weird.
Damn. All right, so Bevan, you see as the dragon flies up into the air and takes off, you're almost positive it is made of chardolin. And Shorty, you can also make out the hue, the same color as that chardolin that you guys had a whole load of back in East Haven. So this dragon is made of chardolin.
So this dragon is definitely different than the one that we saw in our very first session.
Yes.
I communicated what I saw to the rest of the party. It's a chardolin dragon.
All right,
It's a chardolin dragon that made me shart myself.
So this is where the module says you guys have to make a tough decision. So the characters must now make
a sacrifice.
Run away.
Or maybe Bevan.
The characters must now make a big decision. Do they assault the fortress as planned, or they try to follow the dragon back to Tin Towns?
Now, Brian, how would we have known that the dragon is going to 10 Towns? All we did was see it leave the fortress.
In the direction of 10 Towns.
Well, because that's what the text tells me to say. Then turns and heads north towards Tin Towns.
Okay.
And without, I guess technically it's not giving anything away. The Duergar said they were building a siege weapon to take down, destroy Tin Towns.
And we can assume that the Shartland dragon is the siege weapon, right?
That's probably a pretty good assumption at this point. No need to roll for that.
I think you're giving us way more information than you should, Brian, but that's nice. Thanks.
Oh, you guys just thought it was like a small dragon just trying to get away?
Oh, but it could be out going on a hunting trip. It could be going to get some food. I mean, it could be doing a lot of things when it left.
Maybe it doesn't like the poop.
But it can probably fly there in the next 2 hours, and it'll take us 3 days to get back.
That's exactly it. And we don't have any axe beaks in. We don't have any dogs. We don't have any sleds. We got Sweet Dick All. So it took us 24 hours to walk 14 feet.
Yep.
Actually, it's a better job for a single person. So, if that chick's still out there watching, she should go.
Here's what I say. When it comes back from its Sharton trip, we're going to destroy it in its den right here after we've killed all these Duergar.
Yeah,
Yep.
so when it comes back after it's completely destroyed 10 towns, which Brian basically told us it's on its way to do, we can then go back to Bryn Shander and say, hey, everybody, that thing that killed everybody in this town,
Sorry about that.
we killed it. We killed it. It's dead now. But I do think that we should go into the fortress and see if we can find a way to deactivate it or find a way to
bring it back.
Maybe control it, or at very least find some stuff that can get us to 10 towns faster.
Or we can just kill some Duergars.
And kill some Duergar in the process.
Maybe even kill the Duergar that called it.
Well, I think this is where Daddy Duergar is, isn't it?
I don't know.
Right, the dad of the brothers that we killed?
The son went down the poop chute and traveled down the river.
Yeah, that dude, Gary. How do you know that name?
Zardarok Sunblight.
How do you know that name?
Because I took notes.
There you go.
What?
I know, right, Rand?
We know that name too, Rand.
I understand.
I'm just surprised that Bevan Calling knows it. Because he wasn't there when we killed the brothers.
But Bevan was part of the torturing of the Duergar soldier they captured. That's where he got his information.
Right, so I think we should go in there, lay waste to some Duergar, see if we can kill Zardarok, and find a way to get back to town fast. We can send her if you want to send her to go try and warn the townies.
Hell yeah! You'll get your 25 gold when we get back.
Yeah, no reason not to send her.
Here's an extra 25. Go.
Run.
Go warn 10 towns.
Okay.
Well, do we want to send her to 10 towns?
Yeah.
As opposed to
her sitting there
with us. I feel like sitting there with a thumb up her ass waiting for us.
Yeah, I feel like she's just taking up breathing room in our tent.
Unless she wants to come up and storm the castle with us.
She's not gonna.
I mean, it might.
Totally.
No, I think she already told us she wasn't going to.
Yeah, but if she's waiting down there, she might be able to. Then we'll know if there's an ambush waiting for us, right?
Let's tell her that it's all on her whether or not 10 Towns survives. And then that way she's the one that we can blame. if she fails to return in time.
Yeah, we did our best.
Let's just send her to 10 Towns and tell her that we're going to try to assault the fortress to see if we can some way to stop that thing. She needs to go warn the 10. She needs to go warn 10 Towns.
And wipe off that eye makeup. You look like a slut.
Tawdry whore.
Oh my god.
Tawdry whore.
Oh, I slap both of them in the back of the head and say, "Well, that's no way to talk to a woman. Be polite, you savages. If you talk to your mom like that, I see why she sent you on an adventure to never come back."
Okay, you're getting a little off track here.
Sorry.
Okay, let's send her back. Let's tell her to go and warn towns. We're gonna assault the fortress and see if we can figure out how to stop this thing. If this thing gets damaged or something, it's probably going to come back here to get fixed. Let's go. The people of 10 Towns the people of 10 Towns are not useless. They're going to put up some sort of defense.
Yeah,
Trovis is there. He's going to drink that thing under the table.
That's right.
A one-liner into it like a 10-liner, dude. Come on.
All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just joking.
So, are we all in agreement? You guys going to ask Gwen May to huff it back to 10 Towns?
No. We are going to put all responsibility for the survival of 10 Towns on her shoulders before she leaves. And then we're going to say, but by the way, we're going to deal with this Durga problem right here.
If you say that to her, and she responds pretty much like a fuck you, all I'm as an acolyte. You guys are the adventurers. Yeah, I'll go back and warn them, but don't try to put that shit on me.
Exactly.
5 against 1. We'll be telling them when we get back, lady.
You can just process. Why are you dragging this out?
Let's go.
Why? Just go. All right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Go warn 10 Towns, please. We're going to try to deal with the threat here.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Sweet Jake.
Okay. So you guys will send her back. You guys are going to continue to on your assault on the Zardarok Sunblight Fortress. Correct?
Yep.
I mean, do we have anything that could quickly take us back? I guess I have like a chewing charm. I could summon like some giant eagles. We could ride them. I mean, like, seriously, I think
if we want to do that.
I say we storm the tower. We're here. Is what it is.
We can still do that. That dragon is not going to be able to go above 10 Towns and destroy all 10 Towns at the same time. Maybe it's going to do us a favor and get rid of Dugan's Hole right away.
Oh, I hope so.
Right? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I really don't.
We want to
that
stop
place.
it from hitting. We want to stop it from hitting Bryn Shander or whatever East Town or whatever it's called, or Honeymead. Honeymead's probably going to go if Dugan's Hole goes. Honeymead's going to go.
No, we got to protect Honeymead.
But yeah, I mean, Dugan's Hole's going down.
Yeah.
If I was that dragon, I'd go for Dugan's Hole first.
And
so
following the smell.
It's going to take some time to do that. Right? There you go. There's the map right there.
Yeah.
So look, it's going to go Dugan's Hole, and then unfortunately it's going to go Honeymead, and then maybe East Haven. That's unfortunate. But it's going to do
Hole is going to get reamed.
It's going to do like Tourmaline and Targos and Bryn Shander and Bremen. It's going to do those guys last. Then we can get the Eagles to get us to back. But let's go deal with these guys.
Yeah, giant owl, straight out of
Potter?
some Lord of the Rings stuff, right?
Gandalf would want Eagles.
Well, I can summon
Giant
8 giant owls that can fly as fast as giant eagles. So, no, not as fast.
Can they carry us?
Yeah, giant owl. Yeah, it's a giant owl, dude. Oh no, it's tiny. Large. Yeah.
I only weigh 23 squirrels.
Well, you'll have to sit on someone's lap.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go up.
Yep.
Okay.
Storm the castle.
Send in Gwen.
We already did that, Brian. Brian, do not revisit that. Just let that happen.
Okay. Gwen May gives Dent the finger, and she starts huffing it back.
Thank you.
Good luck in there. And she kind of pauses for a minute, a moment, as she looks at Dudley, and she kind of waves goodbye to him.
Wasn't that sweet?
Then takes off. Okay, so that's 4-hour mark. That's probably a good stopping point. Let's pick up there in our next session.
What?
Sweet.
All right, guys. So there's the tough decision that had to be made.
Oh my god.
I
Did we
think I
make
should-
the right decision or the wrong decision? Based on your reaction, I feel like it was the wrong one.
Well, I can't really give you an answer.
It's not the one he prepared for. That's why we're
No,
taking a break.
I prepared for both of them, but we've reached the 4-hour mark, and you're going to dive into something that's going to take quite a bit of time. So I don't want to get
Okay.
partially into it and have to stop.
Yeah, we're about to assault a castle on
It's just
foot.
it's just a fortress.
What was the name of this fortress?
Here, I'll put it on the map now, since you guys.
Sunblight.
Yep.
Sunblight. Ah, yeah.
So I guess I can actually put that on here now. So put that on the map layer. So you guys should now see that, right? On the map.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was awesome. I love it. Thanks, Brian.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you guys didn't get an encounter. I thought you guys were going to try to attack the Yetis at first, but we shall see what happens.
Well, you made a storm happen.
Yep.
We've been so close to this place so many times with the Black Cabin, It Ascendant, Sky
Yep.
Tower.
I mean, technically, the module lets me place these wherever I want. So I did modify this by the Black Cabin. It was way the F somewhere where you guys weren't even close to. And it said in a couple spots that you can make these, all in one spot to kind of keep your guys from traveling all over God's green earth to find everything.
Yeah.
But I did not change the location of the Guardian. I left that where it was for a reason, because you guys are running out of time to get here. Hence why the dragon just kind of bursted out and took off towards Tin Towns. So, but no, all that avalanche that was set for a certain time. All these encounters were supposed to be happening I didn't have you roll those until after the avalanche, because there was a chance for something coming after the avalanche as well. Once the Axe Beaks got all wiped out. So, there are a couple backstory secrets that were touched on tonight. Whether or not those characters decide to share that info eventually, or it's up to them.
None of them are mine, right? I'm just making sure.
I'm trying to remember what your secret even was. Oh no, your secret was that
The orc.
Yeah.
Saved an orc's life.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still have one more you said, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Maybe. I don't know. You guys pretty much took on those Peritons 1, 2, 3. That was kind of disheartening.
Killer, Rob. That was friggin' awesome.
That was all Rob.
Yeah.
At least for one of them.
Shorty kicks ass when he can go from ranged.
So right now, I'm going to look at my schedule. I'm traveling next week, but I'll be back Thursday night, barring no issues. I could probably go ahead and try to do this next Friday as well, unless you guys need a break. You guys tell me, or I can put it in Discord. We can talk about it. So again, I've got everything
I'm
pretty much
available
prepared.
if you need me.
Okay, I appreciate that, Gary.
No problem.
Let me stop the recording. So thanks, guys.